Welcome to the stream. Happy Monday. I hope you're having a good one wherever you are, and I hope your Monday is not Mondaying too hard. Hey, Blood, how you doing today? Oh, I tell you, it is a delightfully classic Pacific Northwest, overcast, drizzly, oof, yay weather outside. I'm so happy right now. I'm so happy. I was so tired of summer, and now we're finally getting into the fall weather. I'm happy. I'm in my one of my many long sleeve sweatshirt thingies. I'm cozy. I'm comfy. I'm so happy. Mondays are never happy. Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry your Monday is not happy. And the good news is tomorrow is Tuesday, and hopefully Tuesday will be happier. I know Mondays can really suck for a lot of people, and I'm so sorry. I know it really can. I've had a few Mondays recently that have really bit me in the ass, so I hope it gets better. Anyway, I gotta move this thing. I've got this little like tassel thing that a guildmate and friends made and sent for me, but it keeps dangling so low. I'm afraid it's gonna like. It's this cute. Isn't this cute? She made this for me. But the little tassels here where they hang, it's like it's about to touch my tea. And we can't have that. We can't have that. So I gotta move this somewhere else and find a better place for that. Oh my goodness. Anyway. So yeah, today we're gonna be hopping back into Guild Wars 2 for our story journey. We're gonna be finishing up the Icebrood saga, I believe, because last Guild Wars stream we got through most of the DRMs. We had done a few the stream prior to that, but oh my gosh, I had forgotten just how many DRMs there are, Dragon Response missions, during the Icebrood saga. I had it in my head that it was like maybe about 6-ish. There's a lot more than 6. So we got through those, and I think we're just about at our final confrontation, our big finale, if you will. I think if I remember correctly. We'll see if I'm right. Sometimes I am, sometimes I'm not. But before we do that, I did post on my Blue Sky earlier today that I was going to be testing out a recipe from this awesome cookbook. Ooh, grabbed a couple things there. Feast of Tyria. Hold on. I'm moving that. That my husband gifted me for our anniversary. And if you know me, I love food. I love cooking. I love baking. And as soon as I saw this was being announced, that it was coming out, I was like, I need this. I need it very much because it combines two of my big loves, Guild Wars and food. So today, this morning, actually, I tested out the Bloodstone Bear Claw recipe. Hold on, let me pull that up. I pulled out the card that was my bookmark. That was silly, but also I didn't want to show the code on the back, so, you know. Anyway, okay, so this is the recipe. There we go. Absolutely delicious looking pastry. I love a good pastry. I do. And especially with a cup of tea. And I knew that today, as usual, I was going to have a cup of tea while we game and do our story journey, and I wanted a little tasty treat with that. And instead of treating myself to, a little cookie or maybe a little, donut from the grocery store, I was like, I need to make this. I need to just get the stuff and just make this. And I had to go to the grocery store anyway. So I went and got the last of the ingredients that I needed, and I tried it out. So let me tell you a little bit about how that went. Tasty treats indeed, absolutely, and a very appropriate emote there with my little cookie, but So as far as like accessibility for this recipe for someone like me, easy. It's fine. It's pretty easy. But granted, I have a lot of experience. I've been cooking and baking since I was just a wee little gal. And I love it so much. I try to learn all kinds of techniques. I was so dang close to going to culinary school for college, but instead chose the path that I went on. So for someone of like my skill level, this is pretty accessible. For someone who doesn't have any baking experience at all, this might be just a tad of a challenge, but it's not too bad. It really isn't. And I'm sure that you could do this too. So this is a pretty straightforward, like rolled puff pastry sort of situation. And you can get yourself some puff pastry at the grocery store. You can usually find it in like the dessert section or in the freezer area, you know, those freezer doors. Yeah, in the dessert section there's usually puff pastry. And you usually get a couple sheets in a box. It comes usually in a long box. And so, yeah, definitely get that. If you want to hard mode this recipe, if you really want to hard mode this, make your own puff pastry. I myself have I made laminated dough before? I'm trying to remember. I don't think I have. I don't think I've made laminated dough. Laminated dough is basically like you take like a basic like flour-based dough. Sometimes you can use like a yeast-based dough, but you roll that out and then you take a brick of butter, pound that sucker out to almost like the size of your rolled out dough, and then you fold it in thirds, if I remember correctly, and then you have to like put it back to let it chill, and then you have to bring it out, roll it out, fold it, put it back to chill, bring it out, basically rinse and repeat until you have your layered dough. But that's basically what puff pastry is. So yeah, the only thing that might be kind of an issue, and I think depending on where you are, time of year, and maybe your budget, is some of the fillings. Specifically the star anise and cardamom. I love cardamom. As soon as I saw that cardamom was in this recipe, I got so excited. I'm not huge into star anise because I don't like black licorice. That's what star anise is a black licorice flavor. It's a little much for me, for my taste buds. So this recipe called for 2 teaspoons of ground star anise and 1 teaspoon of ground cardamom. I didn't have ground of either. I actually had whole pods. So I had to get out my mortar and pestle and grind it myself, which was fine with me. I knew that was going to happen. And instead of going out and buying, a whole new, containers of the stuff, I just used what I had and I ground it up myself. I did not use 2 teaspoons of star anise. Because I didn't want to overwhelm my taste buds. For this ground, let's see, for the filling, you've got brown sugar, cinnamon, star anise, cardamom, cayenne, which it's going to give a bit of that bloodstone kick, I think. I think that's kind of the tie into the bloodstone, because I was wondering, where does this bloodstone flavor kind of like come in? And I think it's the cayenne, because man, that gives you a nice heat. But 2 teaspoons of star anise and 1 teaspoon of cardamom, that's 2 of star anise, that was a lot. So what I did was I did the teaspoon of cardamom, and then I reduced the star anise to like not even a full teaspoon, because I knew that my taste buds were not going to like that. If you're cool with star anise, you love that black licorice flavor, do the full 2. Absolutely. I highly recommend it. I already knew like my taste buds were not going to like that. So I just made that change for myself. And then yeah, a whole teaspoon of cayenne in that whole mix. And let me tell you, when you bite into this pastry, you get, the sweet, you get the coffee liqueur that I'm going to talk about in a little bit. And then that heat in the back of your throat at the end. It's very, very nice. It's a little surprising, but honestly, I like it. It was pretty good. Yeah. And then when let's see, because you have to roll this stuff up. You have to let your puff pastry kind of like thaw a little bit, because it's kind of frozen, and pulling it apart when you're trying to like prep your pieces, it's really, really stiff. So you have to kind of let it thaw out. But then the trick is like after you've assembled your pastry, you need to put it back in the fridge. So follow the instructions and take that seriously. When it says to put it back into the freezer for 30 minutes, do it. Because you need that butter in the pastry to be nice and chilled to get that like really nice puff pastry, that lift, if that makes sense. So, but anyway, yeah, this recipe also has an egg wash on top that includes coffee liqueur, which anytime that I get to cook or bake or anything with liqueur, I get very happy about. So that gives it a really nice. Sorry, I had to pause because the cats were getting uppity again. Make your choices, please. Yeah, so a very nice wash there, and then the glaze on top, and uses that coffee liqueur again, and then powdered sugar and cinnamon and like a little bit of butter and condensed milk, and then it also you can put in what more cayenne pepper, just a pinch this time, and then like some salt and pepper. I actually left the salt and pepper out though, and the cayenne, just because I knew my taste buds. I know my taste buds and I know what they're going to like and what they're not going to like. So I kind of left those ones out. Overall, this is a really neat pastry. I really like it. And I think if you were to make this pastry, like follow this to a T, it's going to be a very flavorful pastry. If you have very sensitive taste buds like myself, and very particular about certain flavors, especially like that black licorice, you might want to consider reducing some of those ingredients, especially the filling. If you do that, I would maybe recommend cutting back on the cayenne just a little bit. So like if you decide to, let's say you don't like star anise and you decide to do like just the cinnamon and the cardamom, I might suggest just like not doing a full, was it teaspoon? Like a full teaspoon of the cayenne, maybe like half. Again, depending on also too, do you like heat? If you like heat, maybe do 3/4 of a teaspoon. But just a suggestion. But if I were you, I would look at this recipe yourself and kind of go through it, decide like what flavors you're gonna like, what you're not, if you need to adjust anything, whatever. That was just my personal experience, but overall, I'm very happy with it because I think it's a really nice recipe, really well done, and pretty easy. Just needed to be adjusted just for my personal taste. That's it. Hey, Archimedean. How you doing today? Let's see. Yes, the bloodstone. Let me grab it. I'm going to show you actually what mine looks like. I have it here on my desk, but I did the bloodstone bear claw pastry. And I made just a few adjustments because of my personal tastes and my very sensitive taste buds. But generally speaking, it's a very nice pastry. And I'm very, very thrilled to have tried this. I actually already had one earlier. They're not super huge. They're not super huge. So let's see if I can show this without them falling. I'm going to kind of put my finger there just to hold it. But so I did not make mine really huge. I followed the instructions and I'm pretty sure I followed them correctly. So when you unfold your puff pastry, it's gonna have like 3 folds into it. And so what I did was I cut into those folds. So I had 3 rectangles, and then each of those rectangles, I, did them up and then folded them over, and then you cut those in half, and then you slit cut the halves. So that's about that size right there. Thank you. I'm pretty happy with how they turned out. And I'm really looking forward to trying some other recipes. I know that there are other people online have been trying the recipes and posting their results. I know that Engelbert Meow has done a few. They look really, really good. And I can't wait to do more. It's just time. I just don't have the time to like real cook it up right now. But yeah, so they turned out very tasty. I'm actually gonna crack into one here in a second. Let me get this game going though. But yeah, very, very happy with this recipe. Very easy for someone with my experience to do, and I'm sure that someone who does not have baking experience could do this one as well. This is pretty easy. And I mentioned earlier that if you wanted to hard mode it, make your own puff pastry. That'll definitely add some challenge. All right. I need to switch to Guild Wars 2. There we go. That should be coming up here. Okay. Oh my goodness, this does not look like Eye of the North. I was doing, I was running her around and getting some hero points to kind of like prep for Visions of Eternity, because I think I want to put Gale Shot on her. I think I want to do that. Okay. Do I have... I do. Gotta love that travel tome. But yeah, I hope everyone is having a wonderful Monday. I hope you guys had a great weekend. Oh man, we had a kind of an ups and downs sort of weekend. We did our train journey, or not journey. It wasn't a journey per se. It was more of an adventure. I think last week talked about we're going to do like a fall train ride, and we did. It was beautiful weather for it. Honestly, I don't think we could have asked for better weather. It was a lot of fun, and it was really fun to ride on the train. There were a couple things about it that kind of were a little bit of a letdown. I was kind of hoping that like we were going to be going to, it was going to have a layover. We were going to be taking the train through, you know, nature and the country, and it was supposed to stop at this place, and it sounded like it was going to be like a big farm. And it turned out to not be. It turned out to be a company. just a company with like a little shop inside, and a museum that took you like 2 minutes to walk through. But across the street was a really nice winery. And they did have a really yummy food truck, by the way. We had delicious tacos there. And I did get a bottle of wine from the winery. But no farm stand, no like local vendors or anything that I could support. That was kind of a little bit of a letdown. And then it was supposed to be a scenic ride, but like most of the time the person who was kind of in charge of our train car, he kept going up and down, like talking to everybody and doing like magic tricks and silly little things to like entertain people, and where I'm sure a lot of people really enjoyed that. When I sign up for a scenic train ride or scenic ride of any sort, I want to be able to just quietly enjoy the, you know, scenery. So I found it to be a little much, personally, but you know, other people were having a great time, and I'm really happy for them. Okay, where are we going? Who do I talk to? I'm talking to Javi and Gorrik, I think. Because, yeah, this is Dragonstorm. I think this is the last one. Okay, we're putting everything we can into this. Let's hope it's enough. Let's hear the details. With the Arcane Council's data, our tacticians have pinpointed a leyline nexus with increased dragon minion activity. We'll engage the minions to hopefully draw out the Elder Dragon champions. That's right. So, yeah, that's right. We need to draw them out. This is the big head-to-head, if you will. Scenic as on a classic steam train. Hi, Tuna. How you doing? I don't know if it was I think it's a diesel. Was it a diesel? Or was it steam? I don't think it was steam. But it was like, not like a modern train for sure. But it was something of that kind. Yeah. It was nice. And the train was nice. And, you know, it was in between being poked and prodded by the entertainment. It was a nice ride. No high speed. Yeah, it wasn't high speed. We went at a very nice, chill speed where we could just watch the scenery, and it was beautiful. It was a beautiful day. Let's see. Exactly. Steelcatcher and Braham will bring their forces and will spring the trap. The dragons will have no choice but to intervene or risk losing their respective champion. That's right. If you guys will remember, Braham is now Primordus champion. And that in doing so, he was able to bind the spirits of the wild kind of to Primordus, I think, if I remember correctly. Okay, then what? We'll have to force the dragons into direct conflict. Jormag will try to avoid it, but with Aurene manipulating the ley lines, she can give them a nudge. We hope. Alright. I think... because it doesn't want me to go there. I think I take the copter, right? Do I have to wait for... Sorry, someone's meowing for me out there. Do I have to wait for the public thing? Oh, if I do... that's gonna make me a little sad. But that's okay. We'll go find something else to do if that's the case. Because I don't see anything other than just chatting with our buddies here. Another day, another dragon, right, Commander? Sorry, we're all a little nervous right now. We know what the plan is. Well, that makes me a little sad. Hold on a second. Let's take a look here. I thought that I could just do this by myself. Oh, I just missed public. Let's see. Sorry, I'm just looking this up right now because it's been ages since I've done this. I see the story. Oh, do I have to go talk to Aurene, I think. Can I just talk to her, maybe? See if I can get it to trigger that way. Nope. Oh, yeah, I think I do need to wait for public. I think that's... okay. I plan a TGV trip when my partner comes here. She said there are not really viable trains where she comes from in northern Indiana. So treating her on the high-speed TGV will be something else. Oh, that sounds like a really cool experience for your partner. Awesome. Well, there's always getting together a private group, I guess. I suppose? Otherwise... Sorry, that name Spicy Waffles popped up. That's hilarious. I love it. If that's the case, I'm not thrilled with that. No, sorry. Let me back up. What I mean is if it's the case that we have to wait for like a public event to roll around, I really hate that. I really do not like being at the whim of a timed public event because maybe I can't quite, you know, catch the rotation because of work or obligations, you know, stuff, real life stuff, you know what I mean? I like being able to, when I have time as a player, being able to pop into the game and go, okay, great, this is my next story step, perfect, I'm gonna work on it. I don't like being at the whim of a timer. Unless, you know, I am purposefully looking for events, great, whatever. So I'm not thrilled about that. Let's see when that timer is, hold on. Where are we at here? So the next one is at 4. My time. 4 o'clock my time. So in, what, an hour and a half-ish? Okay. Well, you know, we can find something to do while we wait. We could go look for, like, ranger pets, map clear, keep getting hero points in anticipation for Galewind. We could do other events. We could do fractals. I'm sorry, guys. I completely forgot that this was like, you'd have to wait for the public event for this. I don't like it. I don't like that at all. I'm gonna note that in my notes later. In my growing document. Good pastry. If you have the book, if you have this cookbook, I highly recommend giving this one a try. Oh, there's that heat. It hits really nice. It's not like really overpowering, but it does kind of hit you like in the back of the mouth and in the throat. Kind of like at the end. It is really good. I do like it. It's a nice heat. And it pairs really well with tea. Alright. Well, change of plans, I guess. What do you guys think? Should we do hero points? Should we look for pets? Because I don't have them all. I have like, a little over half maybe? Okay, ranger pets. We do fractals. Let me get my timer here. Let's see what. Okay. The last story step, and IBS still has one last kick when you're down. I know it. I know. It's a little disappointing, honestly. Because at first it was like, okay, it's, you know, it's not as bad as I remember, but now, like, at the last part of it, I'm like, now I remember. Now I remember. Oh, let me go back up here. I'm going to be Amsterdam to Paris, Eurostar. Used to be known as Thales in 3.5 hours. No plane can beat that if you include boarding. Train goes 300 kilometers an hour. Nice. I wish we had stuff like that here. We could use something like that here in the States. Especially if you want to go, like, east, west coast, back and forth. Not a story version of this, if I remember right. That is correct. There doesn't seem to be a story version. You have to wait for the public instance, which is in about 1.5 hours, and I forgot about that, and I'm not happy about that. Let's see. Ranger pet hunting is probably a good long-term investment, or hero points, although End of Dragons will give you plenty of them too. That's a good point. We will get a lot in End of Dragons, so maybe we should go pet hunting for a little bit. You should. It's a lot cheaper than plane and often faster. That trip, €35 one way. Wow, that's awesome. No, I would if I would do something like that if we had something. I'm sorry, I was not clear about what I said. I wish we had high speed rail across the U.S., but we don't really. I wish we did. We should. Our country is big enough. We could really use some high speed rail lines. That would be wonderful. I said wrong. US should have that as an alternative. Okay, gotcha. I know, imagine, right? Like, how nice would that be if you could just, you know, get on one of those and, you know, go to New York or something like that. Or, you know, come over here. How quick that would be, and yeah, probably less expensive. Because I do it because I have to when I travel, but I'm not always a huge fan of being on a plane. Alright. I'm gonna keep that timer going. Oh, wait, what is this? Oh, it's Tower Nightmares. Okay. Whew, that has got a kick to it. Even though I reduced the star anise, and did I have a full teaspoon? I think I had a full teaspoon of cardamom. I did put a full teaspoon of cayenne in there, so mine are a little extra kicky. Okay, pets. I need a pet list, please. Oh, hold on a second. I'm looking for a pet list here. Oh, there we go. I was looking right at it. Alphabetical is fine. No, show me the list. Okay, so let's go. We'll do a little pet hunting, I guess. That there. I'm gonna catch up with chat a little bit here too. Our trains are literally regressing, our comedian says. I agree. It feels like that. And they've been cutting lines too, and service. And it really, it's frustrating. Let's see. Europe is trying to reduce flight hours by having these high-speed Eurostar trains across the continent. Honestly, I prefer it over the hassle of an airport. You know, honestly, I would love that. I would rather take a train than take a plane. Okay. Let's look for juvenile blue moa. I can do my alphabet. Oh wait, hold on a second. There we go. Bloodtide Coast, Stormbluff Isle on the north side. Okay. Let's see. What did it say on the... Where'd it go? On the north side. Okay. Oh, we will get to our final battle. I'm just disappointed we have to wait. Nope. Okay, let me see here. Let me move those tabs around so I can keep track of you guys too. Alright, on the north side. Well, this is the north-ish side, so... Whew, getting warm in here. I think it's all that cayenne in the pastry. Warming up a little bit. Okay, well there's a blue one. Do you have any babies down here? Love being threatened by the ornery crabs. Oops.
Now pay attention, Agent. I have a few contraptions that can save your life. Obviously not qualified.
Let me... Let me see. I'm holding down my key here so I can kind of keep an eye out for it. As you can see, I have a very appropriate... Oh, there it is. Very appropriate title. Always tired. I am always tired. We will use that later. Who's next? The pink moa. Okay, let's see. Rodasum. Frick Hall. That's a name. Frick Hall. Love that. Let's see. You were okay. All right. Interesting. Trains are so civilized compared to a plane. It's a lot lower operating cost and much lower fuel cost. You can even get high-speed electric trains powered by nuclear or wind as opposed to burning highly refined dinosaur juice. That is true. Very, very true. And I wish that we would invest in more of that here in this country because, I don't know, it just makes sense to me. And everyone can benefit from it. Okay. I think we need to go downstairs. Well, that's a very fast way to go, to go downstairs. Now, Frick Hall, let's see. I think... Nope. I think I need to go down... Ah, there it is. Okay. I was like, I see Moa over here. Interesting that they've got... Are they training the Moa? Oh. Interesting. Well, we're gonna adopt one of these and take them home with us. Add them to our collection. Who's next? We need Juvenile Tiger. That is Heart of Thorns, I think, right? Hey, Patricia Burton, how you doing? We were just talking about trains. And how disappointed I am that we cannot do the final battle right now because we have to wait for public instance. So, I'm a little annoyed by that. But because we can't do that, we are getting the rest, well, at least working on getting the rest of our ranger pets. I can't wait to get the little siege turtle. It's so cute. I have it on my Norn ranger and I named it Pew Pew. I love it. It's so cute. But yeah, Juvenile Tiger, I want to say is Heart of Thorns. And I think... Yep. Oh, it's in Dragon Stand. For some reason I thought that there was one in the first map. DS at the Northern Barbed Gate. Oh good, we can get it without having to do the meta. Thank goodness. Okay, excuse me. Love trains, so I'm in the right place. Oh good. Yeah, I was talking a little bit about my weekend and how my family and I said Northern Barbed Gate, right? It's the camp. Can I go there? Okay. We went on a little autumn train ride on Saturday and it was gorgeous weather. It was wonderful. Aside from a couple, downsides of the ride, but generally speaking, it was very nice and relaxing. Yeah. The meta is a weekly. Oh, it is. Ooh, so Dia should be... Oh, we do? Hold on. Hold on. You know what? You know what? Why don't... Since it's being run right now, what? Okay, so this is... They just started. We could run D. We could run this. That would give us something to do. There isn't anyone tagged up. Oh gosh, I haven't been on North in a long time. Let's see. I mean, we could. If you guys want. And is it a weekly? Oh, hold on a second. My weekly. It's not my weekly. But we do need a pet here, and it would give us some loot. And it would give us something to do until we can finally do our story mission. Oh my goodness. Hey, you two. Hey, no. No. Ash. Let him be. I'm so sorry. I'm having to wrangle cats. And apparently I'm getting attacked. There we go. Okay. Perfect time for scenic train rides, going on 1 in 2 weeks, up to the highest train station in Europe. I just hope the weather will be good. Oh, that sounds awesome. I will keep my fingers crossed for you that you have excellent weather. Ash, leave him alone. Boys. All right there, okay. Man, Monday is starting to Monday for me a little bit. I was having a perfectly quiet Monday, but, well, oh boy. What can you do though, right?
You fall asleep out there?
Okay. We just have to remember at 4 p.m. 4 p.m. my time, sorry, to make sure we're there for the public instance. Where is that one? Is it over here? There we go. Nope. Okay. Well, that was... Why can't I grab it? Oh. The thing that was right in front of me. There we go.
I've never seen saurians like these. They seem to be under Mortimer's sway.
Oh, excellent. Part of the all PvE set, I guess. Okay. I will take your word for it. And you know, either way, we still get goodies, we still get loot, and we'll get our pet. Where did I say it was? Tiger, tiger, tiger. Northern Barbed Gate. Okay. Alright. So yeah, we'll do this meta, we'll get some loot, we'll map it a little bit, get our tiger, and then hopefully that'll get us a lot closer to the public instance for Dragonstorm, and we can finish the Iceberg Saga and get out of here and get into End of Dragons. I'm very excited for that if you can't tell. I will confess it is one of my favorite expansions. That's why I'm looking forward to getting into it. And I think just all of those DRMs really kind of put me off of Iceberg Saga. And then now especially having to wait for this public instance to continue my story, it's really kind of putting me off of Iceberg Saga. And I hate to say that, but I mean, it's the truth. I feel like it's kind of knocking me out of the flow of the story, if that makes sense. Yeah. And I understand, you know, I'm assuming that they wanted to maybe try something new, something a little different, you know, try to spice things up a little bit, because Guild Wars 2's been around for a while. Sometimes they don't always work though, you know, in my opinion. Oh my goodness. Maybe I should have left the window open. I think it is the cayenne though. The cayenne is pretty spicy. She says as she takes, you know, another bite of it. I can't stop. It's good. It's really, really good. Hey, sweetie. You wanna come say hi? No, you wanna lay down? Okay. Oh, that's a lot of fire. Whew. Spicy pastry. And you know what? If you don't like spice, like if you're really sensitive to it or just not a fan of having spice in your sweet treats, you could totally leave that cayenne out. You could. It would be totally fine. If you wanted to do just like, you know, maybe some cinnamon and, you know, maybe a little cardamom, maybe just a pinch of that star anise, and then leave that cayenne out, I think it would still be a very delicious pastry. I know not everybody likes heat. My son would not like these. He does not like spicy food. So if I made these, if I made a batch intending for him to consume them, I would leave the cayenne out. But yeah, you could totally do that. And then I would highly recommend using a really good quality cinnamon too, if you want a really good depth of flavor in your cinnamon. I like my cinnamon kind of on the slightly sweeter scale when it comes to flavor. And I used to get one at Penzies. I used to order that. A very specific cinnamon because it had kind of a slight sweetness to it. But I also found that Costco sells like their big bulk cinnamon. It's like that same cinnamon. Oh shoot, and I can't remember what it's called. I've never seen like a different label though, or a different kind. It's always been this particular kind. But anyway, just a recommendation. There is a story version of Dragonstorm tuna. Where do I go for that? I saw it wanted me to talk to like Gorrik and Javi, which I did, but there was no like star. Talk to the chopper pilot, Breck, Harrowflight, and Eye of the North if you are not entering a public instance. Maybe I was standing in the wrong spot. Okay. Alright. Are we close to the gate? Yeah, we're almost to the... We're kind of like in the spot where I need to start looking for the tiger. So why don't I grab that tiger, and then why don't we go try that? Thank you, Tuna. I did not see that info, and I don't... My eyeballs probably just, you know, we're looking in the wrong spot. Okay, let me see. Tiger. South of the Vista at north. Right there. Okay. Oh, wrong one. Wow. My brain today. Can I get up here? Alright, I'm gonna see about that tiger and then we will go check that out. Okay, so there's the vista. So I'm assuming like through here? Ah, right here. Perfect. Excellent. Nope. Okay. IBS really makes me sad. Grothmar is still my favorite map and one of my favorite story steps. Grothmar is a really nice map. I do like that a lot. I agree with you on that. And thank you again, Tuna, for the info. I really appreciate it. Yeah, this playthrough, I had less of an issue with it at the beginning. I think because I was playing it, you know, one after the other, no interruptions. Why is there a star now? There wasn't a star here earlier. I couldn't talk to this guy earlier. I'm gonna have to go back and watch the VOD and make sure that I'm not losing my brains, because I could have sworn there was no star here, but these two had their little stars. Am I losing it? So I thought that, like, I had no one to talk to get in. I'm not losing my brains. Okay. That's why I really thought that there was no option. Like, I have to wait for public, so... Okay. It's not me. Maybe I did. But see, the funny thing is I started in a different map. I was in Path of Fire. And then I came into this map. And so I'm not sure what the issue was. But they're here now. We can continue. We can get the hell out of here. Yes, we're gonna do the story. I am ready. Let's, oh, that is cool. Let's get this done. My goodness. I feel a little silly now. Oh, okay.
All over, and there's no dragons.
They didn't make things easy. Clear out the firebugs and make way for the prisms.
Oh, that's right. We have to bring the prisms in. Okay. We're gonna get a little reinforcement. Yeah, let's... Oh, come on. There we go. This guy again. Maybe. Yeah, I'm not sure what happened. That was really bizarre. But we're here. We can get it done now. Oops. Guild Wars 1 keys are making their appearance per usual. I did play a little Guild Wars 1 on Sunday. I did a dungeon. Cross that off my book. So now I just have like a few left and that's it. Okay. We got that one.
Prison's coming in for a landing, Commander.
The area's cleared, Keith. Bring them down.
We break the champion's connection to the dragons. Then we use that magic against them.
What'll happen to Braham? To Rylands?
Braham knew the risks.
Nice of you to clear out the trash for me, Commander.
Did you?
Oh, Ryland.
You picked a weak dragon you knew you could control.
Oh, I should have timed that a little bit better there.
Dragon power.
Jormag has not yet joined him, champion. You must draw them out.
The long past excuses, Ryland. You made your choice. This needs to end.
That's what outside looks like right now. It's very nice. I'm very happy. But we do not have any ice dragons that I know of.
So, this is not justice.
Let him leave. We can't get distracted.
That didn't go to plan.
He'll be back. His pride won't let him stay away long.
Wonder where he gets that from. In the meantime,
Ooh.
fire alarm!
And there's Braham.
Braham, are you yourself?
There you go, Patricia Burton.
That's unsettling.
We're here to kill Primordus.
We need to chill him out a little bit. We just need to use our maces and make him sleepy. Oh no, is this spoilers for ya? Yeah, so, I am gonna paraphrase a whole lot, but, our plan was to use the Spirits of the Wild to, on Primordus. I think kind of to chill him out a little bit. Or maybe give him a little more, like, cognitive presence. But in order to do so, they wouldn't bind alone, so they had to bind with Braham, and then Braham had to become Primordus's champion in order to kind of get that connection to work. I think, if I remember correctly, I might be kind of misremembering something. But yeah. Oh, the dragons. One night only on pay-per-view. I don't know if you guys remember pay-per-view. But they look so good. I will give them that. They look really cool.
It'll shift the power in Jormag's favor. That's bad.
Protected.
What do we do?
We need to destroy the leyline siphons. Do that and we can break the connections to the dragons. I'm sure we'll be
Okay, we need to destroy siphons. Could have left but chose not to, it's fine. Okay. That is true. That's a good point. Yep, I'm gonna continue to keep playing through the story, so you're gonna see a lot of stuff that you haven't seen yet. Oh, you're... Let them deal with you. Oh, look at those two flying off and having little Superman fights. I really would have liked to see a little more Primordus in this story also. Because I really feel like there was a huge focus on Jormag. And there was like a lot of effort that went into crafting Jormag. And, you know, rightfully so, because I think it really proved to be effective, what they created. I don't know, like I kind of just feel like Primordus is just kind of there and then shows up when they need them to. You know what I mean? I don't know if that makes sense. Ooh, Charzuka. Force the Elder Dragon. Okay. Do we need to shoot at them? Need to calm down, guys. Use our... Wait, what am I shooting at you? I'm supposed to be shooting at you, right? Yeah, there we go. Use our Charzuka to get them to calm down.
And the Frozen, they will keep Primordus cowed.
Don't let up. We've got to bring both champions down.
Ooh. I'm gonna spit. I'm gonna spit balls. I can't escape the balls. I can't. They're always there.
It's not those more that it hurts you.
Stand to have it hurt us less.
At the same time, one is not enough. We've got to bring Ryland and Braham down together.
Mid. Focus. Okay. It was also to lure out Primordus. Primordus and Jormag are each other's kryptonite, but they were both smart enough not to fight one another. That's right, yep. So the idea was to make them both think they were strong enough to fight the other, fooling them into destroying another. Thank you so much. I completely misremembered that. It's a lot. It's a lot of story. Okay, we need to, I think, he's down pretty far. I think we need to look on... This is cool. I like this battle a lot. Have to get to bed in a bit anyway, so I won't get too many spoilers. Okay, that's good. No worries. I know we have quite a difference of time between us, so all good. Just a little bit more. Okay.
We're energized. Use the prisms now. The champions are hanging on to dragons by a thread.
The dragon.
Oh, jeez.
This is it.
Very cool. Okay, let's get out of there. I forgot it pops you right up there. Okay. Oh, there they go again.
Elder dragons. This might take a couple rounds. Stay strong.
Ice and fire forces are desperate. We can't let them get a foothold on the ley line.
Alright, boys, break it up. Yeah, thank you for the assist, Archimedean. I forgot that detail. I don't play the Iceberg Saga if I can help it, just because it's not one of my favorites overall. But I will say I at least for the first half of it at least, no, maybe more than that, maybe the first 2/3. I liked it a little bit better than I originally remembered. But yeah, the last part is, I think, what is killing me a little bit. But yeah. I cannot remember loads of like story details and all that information these days. I am a lady of a certain age. And unfortunately, when you get to be this age, your brain has a hard time remembering some things. This is why I write everything down. But I can't write the entire Iceberg Saga down, nor do I have the scripts. So it's not very well communicated, to be honest. I mean, I guess you can make an argument for that. And I also, the way I retain information, if I'm being told something, I am not necessarily going to retain that information. Like, I need to have it written down. I need to be interacting with it. You know, I'm not an audible learner. So if you tell me something once, chances of me remembering that, pretty slim. Crunch.
I feel it, champion. The connection's weak.
The prisons are ready to launch advanced.
Ooh. Gonna get you. Little boop on the nose. Okay, kind of a big boop, but you know. They're elder dragons. So it has to be a big boop. And here's yours.
Is this working? Is this genuinely actually working?
Stay focused. One last push. For Braham. For all of us.
Okay, gotta break up the fight. Why do I not have... There we go. That one didn't give me any. That was weird.
Champion, help me! There's too much. There's power. It's so wild. Get to the prisms.
I'm coming. Hold on, Oreen.
No! You can't stop now. Not for anything.
Oops. I did not mean to do that. There we go.
Champion,
Ooh.
I'm pulling you back.
This is my 5th time doing this. Oh gosh. Putting this on the safe spot. There we go. Ooh. Primordus had a little acid reflux going on there. Jormag needed to help him out.
It's done, champion.
I want
Do we... there's something after this, I think, because don't we have to go look for Braham? Can't believe it, we beat him. We'll head back when you're ready, Commander. Take me down there. We have to look for survivors. Yeah, we need the end of that. Around the Char Civil War, we start to lose the plot, and there's a lot of less than clear or great writing with Ryland and the various competing parental figures. Yeah, it's interesting. I haven't had a chance to read into a lot of the Char like plot lines. I have a bunch of it printed out. I just have been really busy lately, but I need to do that because yeah,
Anyone see
things that
Braham?
aren't super clear. That looked like Jormag was doing a tooth exam. I'm getting right in there, opening the mouth, just getting right,
Doesn't
right
sound
in there.
violent yet either. If this was the dragons contained.
Okay, they haven't found Ryland yet either.
Braham! There he is.
Oh. You okay there, buddy?
Whoa. How am I not dead?
You did it, Braham.
Because you're Braham.
How many did we lose?
And if we lose you,
Lot
people
less
will be
than we
upset.
would have if you hadn't done what you did.
I have to go to bed, so have a great rest of
good,
your
Commander.
stream. Oh, thank you so much, Patricia
I know I
Burton.
did
Thank you
what I
so
had
much
to
for
do.
stopping in.
Just need
I
a
hope you have
second to
wonderful sleeps.
remember
And here's a little
myself.
Are the
here's a little
spirits of the
little
wild
Braham
still
for
with
you.
They kept me from falling off the edge. Wasn't easy. They're gonna need time to recover.
You need time, Braham. To rest. To heal.
You are the biggest hypocrite I've ever met, Commander. Violet! Give it
I'm,
up!
Settle down.
I sympathize with the commander, though. I'm the same
Stay with
way.
him. I'll go help Ritlock.
I'll be like, yes, you need to rest. You need to rest. Take care of yourself. Over, and then me, I'm like doing 15 things at once, and I'm exhausted, but I'm not stopping. And yeah, I'm guilty. So guilty. Abs for days. Yes, Braham has those abs. He's worked hard on those. Okay.
It's time to face the Legion's justice, Ryland.
You look like Skrit Cub. Jormag did a number on you.
Okay. Okay, Patricia Burton. No, that okay was I knew what was coming, so that was my okay. Yes, have a good sleep, Patricia Burton. We'll have more Braham for you next time. Well, will we? I can't remember how much he's in the End of Dragons. Okay.
Protect me.
Oh, Ryland.
Fury rising. Protect me. Soften them up.
He's tough. And he's not the champion anymore. And after all that, and he's still this beefy. That's impressive.
Protect me. We heal as one.
And let's see, I'm trying to remember now. So we had Bangar locked up in Eye of the North, being our little mouthpiece. Do we find out what happens to
You were
him?
just a tool. Can't you see? They
No
made...
one made me. I made myself.
Sorry, I'm letting them talk.
Never be unmade.
If Cinder saw you now, she'd gut you. Your warbands sacrificed themselves for this?
Do we know what happens to Bangar after all of this? Because with Jormag gone, his tie is severed. I don't remember if we dealt with him. Or if he's just locked away in, Char prison. And that's the end of it,
Give up yet? Rip them up. Protect me.
Man, tough guy.
Protected. Refreshing. I feel energized. Protect me.
So have you guys been working on the Fractal event? Have any of you guys gotten your legendary gloves yet? I got mine the other day. Like I do for most things, because my main character is very spoiled. She got them first, so I've got a pair of light legendary gloves on her, and I'm working on getting the those orbs now, so I can get the different color lenses. So right now, like this standard is like a pinky purple, like a fuchsia kind of, but
Damn's content to live and die is nothing more than Vanguard's shadow. You're nothing to me.
sorry, I'm letting them talk
Less
again.
than nothing.
Yeah. He's insulting his mom. I want to get the crimson ones for Niana because she's my red lady. So I'm working on getting those. The grind is real for that. A lot more fractals to do, fractal incursions. Yes, on all 4 accounts, Tuna Bandit. Wow, that's impressive. Good for you. I would like to get the medium and heavy eventually, but that's going to take some time and resources. Oh, and I also have... I got the legendary starter key too. So maybe that's something we could do like at the end of the stream, is we could go pick out a legendary to work on. I've never used one before, I've never been there. And so I tried it out just to see what it looked like, and it's really cool. So I was like, oh, I'm gonna tiptoe back out of here. I'm gonna save this for stream because I thought it might be fun to show you guys in case there's anybody watching either now or later who's never been to the Mistfall, you know, and wants to see it. I am walking into every swing here because I am busy yapping. Oh, are we done now with the fight? Is the thing gonna happen? Stop it. Stop. There we go.
Sit down and shut up! You had everything. Pedigree, talent, limitless potential.
You never understood.
You're right. I don't. I was never some golden cub. Nobody gave me anything. I had to earn it.
You're just jealous.
I'm ashamed. Ashamed I bore you. Better to have bled you out and spared the world.
I'm sorry. Nothing left to prove.
Oh, that's so sad.
Give Riley every chance to do the right thing.
Sometimes there is no right thing. Let's give them time.
I tried to contain the desolation.
Okay, there we go.
But I could not stop it.
None of us could. Krisha and Ritlock saved the best future for the Char today. The Legions
Yeah,
will
that's a
remember
hard scene.
All that power. 2 dragons. How are you feeling?
I felt
But like
such
hard in a
rush
good
of
way, like it
wild magic.
feels very hard hitting,
Then
like very
some of it seemed to
impactful.
just flow through me.
You know, because
There's still so much I don't know.
basically they're his parents.
You're saying some of it's missing?
You know, that's
We have research to do.
those are hard things to say to your kid, and then having to run your kid through.
Research log 428. Latest results still inconclusive. Elder dragons awaken, consume
Oh,
magic,
yeah, now we're gonna
and
start
leave
talking about
nothing but
elder dragons.
annihilation in their wake. This is the way it's always been. The dragon cycle. Unimaginable suffering through the ages. Countless lives shattered. And instead of uniting, some capitalized on chaos.
Oh, the destruction. Yeah.
But some of us fought back.
A nice little historical kind
Heroes
of
across
walkthrough
Tyria
of some of these
banded
things.
together. We came from different corners, but shared a vision of a better tomorrow.
My 2 alts, they're second legendary only. For my 2 main accounts, they already are mostly done to
Not
begin with.
everyone
My
made
NA
it.
has world versus world, light and medium, obsidian, heavy. EU main has light and medium raid armor. That's amazing, Tuna. That's a lot of hard work.
Then came
And very impressive.
hope from an unexpected place.
Sorry, that I forgot how that scene
Maureen,
also makes me tear
who
up.
we raised from an egg. With the prismatic dragon on our side, we have a chance.
It sure is,
A
but I
chance
have
to
too much
finally
time.
break the dragon cycle.
Is that a bad thing? Oh, Zaitan.
We've slain 5 elder dragons. But what's the right path forward? Every elder dragon death has made the whole system more unstable. There have been many theories. We tried to keep balance by replacing them, but that turned out to be impossible. We're running out of time for answers.
Oh, he
I'm
got her a
running
little
out of
cushion
time.
chair and a blanket. That's so sweet.
One remaining elder dragon is out there somewhere. I don't know what awaits us.
Oh, Aurene. Looking so majestic.
Champion, I need to speak with you. Something's happening, and I'd like to discuss it. In person. Also, if I'm honest, I wouldn't mind seeing your face. Again.
We're jumping right into this message.
Don't let that go to your head.
Okay. It's like we haven't even finished out this mission yet, and she's already talking to us like she does at the beginning of End of Dragons. Anyway, I'm sorry. I completely forgot about how hard-hitting that scene is. Ugh. It gets me right in the gut. Especially being a parent, you know. Okay. All right, we should be able to talk with Aurene, and I think get started, because now, where are we? Yes, it did pop us right into End of Dragons, so that makes me very happy. Okay.
Cantha, it's wonderful to see you. Even with Jormag and Primordus gone. I noticed Tyria's still standing. Seems the Exalted were a bit off in their predictions. Disaster hasn't struck. Yet.
The world does feel different, though. Can't put my finger on it. Like, change is coming. Real change.
I feel it too,
No
Champion.
little foreshadowing.
That's why I wanted to see you. I've begun to perceive something. A distant presence. An ancient presence. It's a ripple in the mists. Like a dolphin in the deep, sounding to sense what's out there, and I want to respond. But before I do, I check my visions. All my possible futures converge to one point. Today.
And you can't see past it.
And I can't see past it.
Are you sure? Does it mean you die?
I'm not sure of anything, except my urge to respond, to say, yes.
Because we know through some little
I'm intrigued.
pieces of information
I'm
kind of
intensely
tucked here and
curious.
there in the
And
game,
even if I die, we know I
there
won't stay
is one more
dead.
dragon
We
left.
think.
Whatever
And their
it is,
name starts
I
with
can
S,
handle
and there was
it.
a lot of speculation
Just
for
wanted to
quite a
tell
long
you.
time
Before it all,
who that
begins.
was.
How does it begin?
I'm not sure, but I know it involves Tiny and Gorrik.
And I'll talk to them.
And I also think it's really interesting with this dragon journey here, dealing with all the dragons, that a little while ago we discovered that, you know, killing them is not necessarily a good thing, that it's going to create an imbalance. And then what do? We have Jormag and Primordus kill each other. So I always thought that that felt kind of weird to me, like after that discovery, and like, okay, well, instead of trying to find solutions where we could, I don't know, contain them or prevent that from happening, we don't do that. And I'm wondering if that's because ArenaNet had a story that they wanted to tell, and that wasn't the end of the story, and somehow that story path needed to lead into End of Dragons, where we meet you know who and have the resolution that they want. I don't know. How do you guys feel about that? That always felt a little weird to me. Like overall story of, yeah, this is actually not a good thing after all. We shouldn't be killing them. And then we're kind of like, well, we have to. I don't know. It feels weird to me. I remember people going crazy after Dragonstorm seeing the soap bubbles. Oh, yeah. Yeah. I wonder if the soap bubbles. I vaguely remember that. And I remember that people were calling this dragon Bubbles, and that it was supposed to be like a water dragon that like came out. Or people started talking about, yeah, it's a water dragon and it's Bubbles, and I remember hearing that for like the longest time.
Oh, you're back. That's good. That's great.
Is she something to do with Gorrik?
Yeah. Okay. So Gorrik and I have been up here doing research, looking for a way to end the dragon cycle. Cause like, who needs that noise every 10,000 years? Am I right? So many dead people, and the cleanup is insane.
You were talking about Gorrik.
Right. Gorrik got a message from an old colleague.
Ah.
An old Inquest colleague.
Ah.
Anka. He's mentioned her a couple times. I've never met her. Says she was tracking Jormag and Primordus.
Ah.
She has some data. Would he like to see it? She'll trade it to us.
For what?
Doesn't specify for what. Red flag. Come meet her at Lorner's Pass alone. Second red flag.
So, Anka offers him something she knows he'd want without asking for something in return?
Yes.
Why would she do that?
Exactly.
Oh. She likes him.
Exactly.
Why do you care?
I don't know.
But you don't trust her.
Why should I?
Board time.
Why indeed? I'm sorry, are you worried for Gorrik's safety?
Yes. I'm worried for Gorrik's safety.
You want me to go find him at the pass? Bring him back?
Alchemy! Would you, please? Thank you, Commander.
All right. Let's go find Gorrik and go meet this Anka. Let's see. Oh, good. I do have that waypoint. I do need to get her out in the maps and run her around and get all the waypoints and stuff. I've been a little lax on that, mostly because I haven't had time. Okay. Now, if I had some, or if I knew that, you know, my friend had some Inquest, old friend contacting them saying, hey, I'll give you this information you really want, and I don't want anything in return, I wouldn't think that she likes him. I'd be like, all right, what are they trying to do? What's their plan here? But I think it's because Timey likes him, and I think she's projecting a little bit. That's what I think. But okay.
Gorrik, wait up.
Commander? What are you doing here?
Just thought you could use the company.
Seems implausible.
So, tell me about this old friend you're meeting.
Yeah, Gorrik, we want to hear all about Anka.
Spare no detail.
I love how
Anka?
Keith is just like
She's an
standing
old
by,
colleague
just
from
like,
my time at Thalmanova. We had a highly
I want to hear
productive
everything.
collaboration. I mean, I may have occasionally experienced mild heart arrhythmia when we were working together, but as Blish always said, don't masticate where you hibernate.
What?
Or something. I'm paraphrasing.
Yeah.
Anyway, I lost touch with her years ago, after she left the Inquest. We haven't spoken since.
You know, Gorrik, passion can mature in absence. Like an exquisite wine.
No, nothing like that. Just two ex-colleagues sharing research on a problem. And Commander, we do have a problem. Tiny and I have been working on a hypothesis about elder dragons and magic, but with most gone, data is hard to come by. We're on Terra Incognita. Anka is offering, and we need all the knowledge we can get.
Gorrik? Over here! It's been so long. Let me take a look at you.
I do find Anka to be a very interesting
Who are you?
character.
Anka, allow me to introduce...
Oh, I know. It's an honor, Commander. Any friend of Gorik's is a friend of mine.
Quite the charmer.
I love her eyes too.
Pleased to meet you.
Feels like only yesterday we were side by side, two interns working to push the boundaries of science.
Those were the days.
I meant to reach out after what happened. I did. But there was this plague, beetles incubating in people's faces.
It was a long time ago. A lot's happened since then.
I'm happy to see you're well, and eager to see this new data of yours.
Oh, that's... Yeah... I made that up.
She what?
Made it up? But you
See,
said
Timmy was right to be
you
suspicious.
don't have a passion
Anka
for
basically
elder
is a
dragons?
walking red
More
flag.
of a professional interest. One in particular. I think you know her.
Wait a second.
You do want something.
Afraid I do. Me and my Aether Blades.
Aether blades?
Bye, Commander.
Hey!
Oh, she took her Gorrik.
Aether blades in Quest Natch? I knew she couldn't be trusted.
Protect me. Pressure. I'm energized.
I think this expansion is probably one of the ones that I've played the most, just because I've enjoyed it so much.
Come, champion. We'll catch them.
Aurine, hold on. We need a plan.
There's no time.
She's so big I have to back up a little bit to get her in view.
Or I can go alone. Either way. But I'm not staying out of the fight this time.
Scion and Champion.
Scion and champion.
Okay.
I'll scout ahead and try to find him.
All right, let's see if I remember how to do this.
Never thought I'd see those sky clowns again.
They're not clowns, they're killers. Remember Lion's Arch? They worked for Scarlet for the love of... Oh, Gorrik!
They've certainly been busy. Where did they get all these airships?
It's a lot of airships. Pretty cool. All right.
First Mate Anka has secured the target. This wasn't supposed to be a kidnapping, but I suppose the situation is what it is.
Chief, what about the Elder Dragon?
Captain's orders are clear.
Crew's been talking, thinking maybe we could try out Anka's little toy.
No way. The extractor
Is this new?
experimental. It could kill her. Stick to the plan.
I don't remember this exchange.
Aye, aye, Chief.
And granted, I haven't actually played this expansion in a little while. I don't remember that exchange about the weapon. Interesting. Maybe, like, previously I ran in here too fast and, like, interrupted their chat? I wonder if that's what happened.
Aether blades are insidious, but for pirates, they're weirdly into data entry. Check the terminal for a
Oh,
map,
that's right.
a flight plan.
There we go.
These charts,
It's a good thing they
don't
write
make any
everything
sense.
down.
Why would the Aether blades go to...
Time to get off this thing.
I'm reading a lot of wind shear up there. You can't use your glider. You don't have a choice. You're gonna have to jump.
Okay. Oof, that's a jump.
Trim to all ships. Prepare for mist traversal.
Protected.
Portal activation on my command. Hang on to your fuselage. Sky pirate.
Oh, Renyak. I will say Ivan did grow on me. Wasn't sure about him at first, but
Reading some crazy energy spikes, Commander. See anything strange?
You could say that.
They're heading into the mists.
Oh no, I can't help you in there. Commander, please don't let anything happen to Gorrik.
oh jeez.
Just you and me now, champion.
Maybe just you. I have no way to get to the next ship.
Let me help. I think you'll enjoy this.
Ooh. I need the ship to come down. There we go. That's fun. I do like that skill. Can you come down lower? No, I need to go up here. That's right. Ooh, am I gonna make that? That was, oh, right on the edge there. Okay, let's see. There are some achievements crossing these ships. So it's definitely worth something paying attention to. I think one is like using as little charges as possible.
Everyone thinks I'm your pet.
Where is she? Oh, there she is. She moves so fast. Wow, this is a huge armada. What is this? Let's see. Where was it? Clear the armada using the leap skill less than 10 times. So that's one of the achievements. Oh, I don't think I timed that very well. Oh, nope. That's okay. We'll try again. I should have waited for it to come down just a little bit more. Patience isn't always my strong suit. There we go. Oh, these look like fun. Okay. Nope. Oh, that's right. I need to do the controls. I forgot. Read your instructions.
Can't believe you fell for that.
Oh no, not the controls. I need to go find Gorrik.
No, Gorrik. I'm trapped. Got to be a way to overload the system.
I hate these things. I have the hardest time getting through them. Like when the meta, during the meta on like Saitang, and then I think that's it, right? Did I? Nope, there's 4 of them. And in some of the fractals. And oh, there's the other one. It's up above. This one isn't too bad. Oh, thank goodness.
Now to find the right ship.
Oh, we're still looking for the right ship. Okay.
I'll take care of this one.
Oh gosh, I was still running. I didn't hit R. I didn't hit my run key. Okay. Oh, jeez. Okay. There we go. I think I need this one.
Piss off!
Nope.
Closer.
There we go. Okay. Up on the mast again. Think. Hold still. There we go. Ooh, that was close. Oh, she's branding some of the ships. Jeez, I really want to try to run off these platforms. Oh, dang. Did not time that very well. That's alright. Okay. I think... what am I trying to get? That was really weird.
Some kind of land mass in the
Just kind of popped me off the ship there.
Must be out of comms range. Great.
All right. We need to get closer.
Deal with her later. Gotta find Gorrik.
Alright, so he should be in here somewhere.
Please, I'll tell you anything. What do you want to know? Let's have some fun.
There we go. It helps if I'm targeting the right thing.
Dick. Commander! Thank you, Alchemy. You tortured me. I never broke a word out of me.
Fury rising!
I can't believe Anka would do this. Joining the Aether Blades? Kidnapping? What's gotten into her?
We'll talk about her later. Right now, we have to get off this ship.
She used to be so nice.
Well, people change.
Not so much.
Our people are
Well, people can change. Let me rephrase that a little bit.
Almost there, Commander.
I'm coming. Meet me on the deck.
Dragon's heading right for us, Captain. Evasive maneuvers! I've got her in my sight. Don't do it, Akka!
My Trin is here too.
There is a problem, and I handled it.
Commander, I think we're going down.
We're crashing. I really like the black screen and then the sound effects. I thought that was a really nice little touch. And if I am ever in a shipwreck and I wash up somewhere, I really would love to have him find me. I do. I love Rama. He's one of my favorites.
She's stabilizing.
Last thing we need is a dead mainlander. Probably sticking some moored detail. The hell is that one anyway? Search me. Those teeth, those ears. Ooh.
Poor Gorrik.
Those ears can hear you.
Those ears can hear you.
I said I don't know. The detective will have an update when it's all sorted out. Sit tight.
Unacceptable. I want my comms call. We have a right to counsel.
Not here, you don't.
Oh, thank the Commander. You're awake. You've been out for so much to... You won't believe where we... Slow down. Okay, first things first. We're in a pickle.
I can see that.
After Amnoon, I swore I'd never go back in. One time, unfortunate misunderstanding. 2 times, I start to question myself. Prison changes you. I'm not built for hard times, Commander.
I love
There's
his little
still so
spiral
much to learn.
here.
So much science to be done. Never even got a chance to tell. I won't die in this cell, you hear me? I won't. Kill my body.
I mean,
but
we
my
can
mind is free.
find a way to, like,
Calm down, everyone.
break out,
Think.
but I think they come and get us
Scrap
at some
metal.
point anyway.
Find some, we can hone it into a, what is it, a shiv.
Shiv.
We have to establish dominance. Find the biggest, most intimidating inmate and stab him in the carotid artery in front of the whole cafeteria. Oh, but if we do, then what have we become? Are we monsters, Commander?
He's so precious.
And were we all along? Maybe prison doesn't change you. Maybe it reveals you. No, we do what we must to stay alive. In the insect world, there is no morality. Only the strongest survive. And so shall we. We must be as ruthless as the beetle, as deadly as the man.
Usually when I play this, I'm crafting something to get the keys. I've never actually stood here and, like, listened to Gorrik do his whole spiral. That was kind of nice.
Time's up. Are we being executed?
What? What's the matter with you? Your friends negotiated your release.
Our friends?
Follow me. And no funny business. You're still in my custody.
Officer, may I ask your name?
Rama. Detective Rama.
Detective. My name is Gorrik.
Yeah,
I'm an
I don't
entomologist.
need your life story. You washed up on my beach. Gave me a crap ton of paperwork.
Truth is, I have at times been quite at odds with the law. In fact, I was charged with bioterrorism in Amnoon.
He grew a beetle in his arm.
Uh-huh. Staying busy, Akane?
Best internship ever.
All right, you two. Release forms. By signing this, you affirm that the Ministry of Security has treated you fairly and humanely, that you've suffered no unreasonable bodily harm during your arrest and detainment. You first, bioterrorist.
Wait, define bodily harm. I stubbed my toe last night.
Sign the damn form.
So yes, this is one of my favorite expansions. Mostly because it takes place in Cantha. And also because I personally thought it's a really nice way to like wrap up the whole dragon cycle saga, if you will, because this has been multiple expansions now of dealing with dragons. So I did like the way that this wraps up. But it's also nice to be back in Cantha. And after, centuries, we get to see what it looks like after all this time, because a lot of us who played Guild Wars 1, we played factions, we got to see it, over 250 years ago in Tyrion time. And we remember what it looked like then, and then now we get to see what it looks like now. And I honestly, I really like it. I like it a lot.
Now if you'll follow me. Akane, hold down the fort.
Roger that.
Xingje.
I was trying to tell you, Commander. The airship crash landed in...
Cantha, come for the waters, stay for the hospitality. Been a while. Did you miss us?
Cantha? I don't know what to say.
Only been 114 years. Not like you had time to prepare something.
And it's so, I love the palette. I love the color palette, especially here in Xingje. It's so bright.
Curiously reminiscent of our golems. Has Cantha been trading with Radis?
Which, for someone like me, that's kind of a funny statement because I do love a lot of dark colors, but it gives it so much character, or at least adds to it, in my opinion. I really like it a lot.
And we're here. Welcome to Cantha.
At least here in Xingje, it does change a little bit as you go through, the maps. They have their own color palettes, but I find them so incredibly fitting.
For you. And our Minister of Security wants to speak with you after.
Kaz! I love these two. I hope we get to see them again in Visions of Eternity.
Kaz, Jory, I'm glad you're here. Have you heard anything about Aurene? Is she...
She's fine. Recovering. Don't worry. Case with her. You'll see her soon. It's okay to take a moment to find your bearings. After we heard about what happened, we were so... Anyway, took a little while, but it all worked out. Sort of.
I'm still missing some pieces. How did you find us?
Find you? You kind of caused...
A hot, steaming mess of a circus show?
An international incident.
Yeah, you have an entire armada of airships, crash land on your shore. That's gonna cause something.
Don't know about that. Not like I ever expected to see this place. But sure, if you say so.
You know it is. Commander, there'll be time to catch you up, but that man wanted to speak to you.
Oh, Mr. Security.
So, you're the commander.
Oh, that's right, Minister Lee.
So much about.
I guess I am.
Lee, Minister of Security. Under the agreement signed 20 minutes ago, you've been granted clemency.
I imagine I have you to thank for that?
You are fortunate to have such influential friends. My understanding is you're something of a protector of the realm. Doing whatever's necessary to keep your people safe.
It's been a little bit since I've been here in this expansion. I've been busy doing a lot of newer content and of course the fractal stuff. So it's nice to come back and
I don't doubt you are.
Remind myself of all the details.
I must return to my duties. Welcome to the sovereign empire of Cantha.
I find it very... I really love these maps. Especially Xingje. Like, I love it a lot. And I love Echoval Forest. And I love them all. They all have their own character.
Any updates on our Aetherblade situation?
And yeah, I've spent a lot of time
I've been busy
in
handling
these
our
maps.
guest of honor, but I'll be back on the case soon as this is wrapped up.
Good. Then maybe we'll finally make some headway. Detective?
Okay. Speaking of maps, let's get out into the map. Let's get out into it a little bit.
Kate, Tiny, they've released the commander. Gorrik, too.
Good. I look forward to telling Gorrik how much of a choya brain he was for trusting Anka.
To be fair, we all agreed to the plan.
Yeah, if by agreed you mean went along with it, but told you the whole time it was a bad idea. Yeah, but you're right.
Timey is ready with her I told you so.
He and I are gonna have a talk.
Commander, Aureen found herself a nice little sea cave to rest up in. She'd love for you to come by.
I hitched a ride with a local fisherman. If you don't mind answering a few nosy questions, I bet you can too.
Don't forget, you need to meet with Detective Rama as well.
Giving me my short list of things I need to do, which I appreciate. See, even the waypoints are different here, and I love that. That's a nice little detail. Okay, I do need a quick facility break. Just like a quick 1 minute facility break. And then when I get back, we'll catch our ride and go meet up with Aureen, and then talk to Rama after that, I guess. All right, I will BRB. Okay, I am back. Thank you for your patience. Oh, let's get back into this game. There we go. All right, we're gonna go catch our ride. A couple things that this expansion gave us that have been really fun have been the skiffs, and then also the ability to fish. I need to get back to my fishing.
Teach a man to fish.
I'm trying to work on my achievements.
For a lifetime.
You the one needing a lift out to the sea caves? Your friend said you might be by.
Hi, sweetie.
I'm happy to give you a lift whenever.
Oddball,
that friend of yours.
He's looking at me like he
but
wants over
in a
here.
Kind of unsettling way.
No? Okay. Yeah, let's go. And I think, honestly, I was just really, when this came out, I was really excited and happy, thrilled, all of that, to be coming back to Cantha, because I really enjoyed playing factions. I loved the maps there. I love the faction battles and everything. It was really neat. So it was just kind of nice to come back and see what they came up with.
Oh. You're not secretly a god or something, are you?
No, not that I know of.
So, do you eat sunlight?
Not as such, no.
So what do you eat then?
Same things as you, I imagine.
I find that hard to believe.
That convo with him is funny on Norn. Yeah, this is a fun little scene to play on different races because there are some slight variations. Tuna, what is the one with the Norn? Do you remember off the top of your head? I don't remember when I brought my Norn through.
That's as close as we get. Not gonna ground her just to keep your feet dry.
But yeah, the do you eat sunlight?
Commander, so good to see
It's
you
so
walking
sparkly.
free again.
Yeah, what was it like? You know, in the slammer. Did you get any prison tattoos?
Yes, that's enough fun at my expense. Now, where's Aureen?
She's inside, resting up. Don't worry, really.
I just finished running a series of tests on her, and frankly, I'm baffled. Her vital signs are completely normal, but her magic, it's nearly non-existent.
They drained her magic?
Yes. And that extractor thing they shot her with left us no clue how it works. Or how to cure her.
Lady Taimi, your request to accompany Ambassador Meade to court has been approved. I'll be your escort.
And all the Tengu that are here, oh my gosh. Oh my goodness. Look at this little thick-necked, precious
I can feel Aureen getting restless.
bird.
She knows you're here.
Oh, we'll see more. It makes me happy to see them. I wish that we could play, like, I wish we had Tengu as a playable race. Oh, that would be amazing. But I'm glad that we get to see them here.
Maureen, you're sure
I'm trying to refresh exactly, see if I can find it. Okay, thanks, Tuna.
A hollow feeling, as if
I really do love when they do race-specific dialogues here and there. I love when they can fit that in. It just kind of, it really adds to that whole immersive feeling when you're playing through on different characters. Because, you know, like me and like many of us, we have more than one character. And so we're going to need to take our characters through the story and all the expansions. And in doing so, it can feel kind of like repetitive. You know, it's a lot. We're doing the same things over and over. So it's really nice when they kind of put in those little race-specific lines or dialogue pieces or little changes. I do appreciate that.
I think this is taking a toll on her mentally more than anything else. Wish we could perk her up somehow.
I hand-fed her fish as a hatchling when she was fussy.
Well, there's a great big ocean right out there. Need any fishing supplies?
You have fishing supplies?
I have fishing supplies.
Hey, there hasn't been much to do
I actually
with
really
cast
do
all
like to
dead
fish in real
meetings.
life. I just haven't gone in a really long time because I just really haven't had any opportunities. But actually, when we were driving to the rail yard to get our train, I brought up the idea of us going fishing. It's gonna have to be next year, like in the spring. But yeah, my husband and my son were really open and receptive to that. So I think we're gonna go do some fishing this early next year. It's been a long time, and I'm feeling the itch. Like I want to do some fishing. I used to do a lot of fishing when I was much younger, and my sister and I would go with my grandparents camping for like, I don't know, almost a week. Like we would go, there was this lake that they would get a slip, and not a slip, but like, well, a slip also, but like a camping spot. We had a trailer that they would pull. And so we would stay in that for at least an extended weekend. It was, I think, most of a week. We were there for quite a while. But yeah, we would go out like in the early mornings, like you do, before the ass crack of dawn. And we would go in our little boat and we would fish. I think my sister did too. I know I did a lot. I did, I think, every time we went out. And Grandpa would teach me how to, put the bait on and, do the hooks and tie on some things. And yeah, it was fun. I think a couple times he did teach me how to clean a fish and prep it for cooking. Because what we would do is we would catch the fish in the morning and then bring it back to the camping spot. And then Grandpa would clean the fish and then Grandma would cook the fish later. So we would have delicious rainbow trout. With other things too. We had other stuff that they'd make. But yeah, good memories. I do like fishing. I find it relaxing. And then you have food for later. You can make yourself a meal. Oh gosh, I have to remember how to do this. Been a little while since I've been fishing. I've been working on other things. I do need to get back to fishing though. Finish my achievements. I have tried fly fishing before, and not a huge fan. There's a lot more activity that goes into fly fishing than just, you know, dock or boat fishing, lake fishing.
I have something for you, Aureen.
I got a little treat for you.
As you fed me when I was young. But I'm no longer a baby dragon champion.
You'll always be our baby dragon.
And I would still come.
That might be optimistic, given your lifespan. But thank you. I will enjoy this.
Not so sweet. I love that
I
little
apologize.
exchange.
I was reckless. I wasn't thinking far enough beyond the moment.
You were everywhere out there. And we don't need you to be everywhere.
I know. I can't face that feeling again. That there was more that I could have done.
Well, you'll have to get over that, because it's inevitable.
You're right, of course.
What was that weapon the Aether Blades used? Any ideas, Commander?
No, none. But I'm going to find out. I still need to meet with Detective Rama. I'll see if he knows anything.
Yes, let's go meet with Rama again.
Kaz told me about that. Have fun. You caught that she's meeting with the Empress later, right? I could have told her.
Oh, Tuna, you found. Oh, you found. Okay, I'll read those in just a sec. As soon as we finish this.
Well, it sounds as if you have plenty to do, Commander. And Aureen needs rest. So, I'm going to officially chase you away.
Yes, Aureen needs rest. She's had her little snack, so... Are we done? Okay, we are done here then. Okay, so for Norn, the Fisher says you're really, really tall. Are all you people that big? And then you say, sorry, are you asking me if my entire race is the exact same height? The Fisher goes, no, never mind. Char is, let's see, the Fisher goes, I've got 3 cats. Oh, that's right, I remember this. So the Fisher goes, I've got 3 cats. I got 3 cats. Then the Char goes, good for you. And then the Fisher goes, you're not a... And then your character says, I recommend not finishing that sentence because the Char do not like to be called cats. And I do remember at least one other instance coming across. Oh, I wish I could remember where this is. Maybe one of you guys with amazing brains can tell me where this is at. But there somewhere in one of the maps, somewhere there is like a little kid, and it might be during like one of the events or something. There's like a little kid that I think calls the Char, or a Char she sees nearby, she or he, oh shoot, I can't remember if it was a girl or boy, like a cat, calls it a cat, and I think the Char says something back. Oh gosh, I wish I could remember where that's at. Anyway, I thought that was really funny. Yeah, they don't like being called cats. All right, where do we need to go? We need to go to the training grounds. Hi, speaking of cat, I've got one curled up against my foot. I've got my feet up on my my footstool here that's under my desk. I don't get to use it very often anymore because Ash likes to curl up there, and he's kind of a big boy, so he takes up most of the space and stretches out, so I don't usually get to put my feet up there. But Ori's under here right now, and he's a bit smaller. You're kind of spread out too, but I've got at least an edge here I can put my feet up on. Oh, how funny. They take over take over all the spaces. And I allow it because I love them so much. Same as those two Olmacon and Sandswept when you come close on a char. Gosh, I love those little dialogue bits. I know, aren't those nice? I really do appreciate those race-specific changes. It is just a nice little detail, you know, adds to that immersiveness.
Okay, let's get this started. You, my friend, took a nasty blow to the head when you crash landed on our beach. I can't sign your medical release unless you prove you're not gonna keel over on me out there. So, you're gonna join the students in a few training exercises here at the monastery.
You're sending me to school?
Yes. Yes, I am. But it should be easy for you.
Oh, we should also maybe
Assuming
change
in working order and the
Flox's
legend
attire
of
now that we're in a
Commander
new
isn't just a Crichton fairy
expansion.
tale. Your little friend's already out there. Threw himself right into it.
We're gonna change it for Halloween too.
Bit of a ferocious streak.
Okay. Oh, these little challenges. These little things that we need to do. Which one is
Have
this?
any particularly masterful combinations to show off? Let's see them.
Are we dodging? What are we doing? Do I need to maybe talk to you first? Hold on.
You must be our new outsider trainee. Perfect.
The Outsider, we've been ordered to let you train here, so practice to your heart's content. If you need to review combo fields, see Master Raji for a lesson in Defiance. You'll want the mech.
And you're in the right
Okay.
place. Have a look around. Each combat area has its own trainer.
Stand at my side.
Warning. They look mean, but they fight meaner. If you're rusty on anything, circle
Oh,
back and
I don't
protect me.
know.
And remember, hey is weak.
Oh, something's lurking in the shadows. Can I get one maybe from you? Like... No, I guess not. Okay.
That feels better.
Let's see if I can brute force this.
Certainly you have some moves that can be used in combination.
I don't remember what I did with my ranger.
You should assume your opponent's seen everything. Then find a way to surprise them. Oh, that hurt.
There we go.
Nicely done.
Waiting for this thing to recharge here. Traps should work for field. Oh, that's a good idea. That's a very good idea. Thank you so much, Lady Morkwood. You can tell I don't play Ranger a whole lot. So I don't. And I haven't played like a Trap Ranger in a really long time. There we go. Is that... Yes. Yep, that's it for that one. Okay, thank you so much for the suggestion. that was excellent. Okay, I needed that and you. Wait, nope, wrong one. This one. Yeah, that's much better. How are you doing, by the way? How are you doing? Are you having a good Monday? Let's see. Oh, dismount on Skyscale. That is a combo field. Oh, I didn't even think of that one too. That's good advice. If anybody else needs that advice, there you go. Get on your Skyscale, hop off, or not hop off, but is it dismount or is it like the one skill? The dive dismount. And also if you're playing Ranger, use your traps. I forget I have traps.
My defense protocols are initiated. Student, subvert my defense protocols by employing crowd control effects.
Okay. Oh wait, wrong one.
Protected.
You have successfully eliminated my defenses.
One more.
My defenses are now resetting for the next one.
Let that recharge. Good, just had some dinner. Oh, nice. Ooh, what was for dinner tonight? We've got we're doing leftovers. I made chicken enchiladas last night. And the recipe makes like a big 9x13 pan plus like a 9x9. So like a big pan and a half. So we have leftovers, which is great because then I don't have to cook. Oh, I should have jumped. Let me keep it here. All I have to do is just pop it back in the oven. All that to say, if I run a little late today, that's okay.
We got a lively one.
Sweet. We are done with our tasks. We can go talk to Rama again. It's always a good day when we can go talk to Rama.
Okay, for the final test, you're gonna go toe-to-toe with one of our fighting mechs.
Sounds easy enough.
I don't usually set it to maximum
Ooh,
power.
pretty Silvari.
because, you know, there's a reason we're all being replaced by machines. But I think you just might be up to the challenge, Commander.
Okay. Love dinners that give good leftovers. I do too. Like lasagna. This time of year, I love to make a huge pan of lasagna. We always have leftovers. And then I always feel like the next day it tastes even better because everything gets to like sit and, you know, sit in its own flavor. Yeah.
Protect me.
Difficulty setting increased. Current level, healthiest. Sorry, went into sleep mode. Forgot this was a fight.
Oh, that's a burn.
Impossible. You defeated me.
Look at
I
this.
could deduct points
So
for
pretty.
sloppiness, but I will choose the
These
high
mechs
road.
also look so
Just
cool.
kidding. A little
How do you
joke
guys
to
feel
cheer
about the
myself
Cantha
up.
mechs?
Ha
Do you
ha.
like them?
Ha ha.
Oh, let's help this person. They probably they look like they don't need the help, but let's be good citizens.
Impossible.
Yeah.
You defeated me. I could deduct points for sloppiness.
All right.
Good. I can now sign this form with reasonable confidence that if you walk out of here and die, it's on you. You're free to do whatever it is you do.
Oh, are you on my
Maybe I can
map?
Finally make some headway on that
You got
Aether
put on
case.
mine? Are
Dear
you?
detective,
Where are
we have
you
a shared
here?
interest. Sending the Aether Blades back to the mists. I don't suppose you'd be open to
Oops,
sharing
wrong
any
one.
intelligence you've gathered.
Oh, wrong keys.
You want me to give you access to classified documents? I'm not authorized to make that call. You'd need
Ah, there
permission
you
from someone
are.
Way higher up the food chain.
Ooh,
Ambassador
I
May
don't
has a meeting
recognize
with
this
the Empress
character.
soon. If I could get her permission, would that work?
Coming,
Neat.
waving the Imperial seal around. Pretty sure I'd be obligated to give you my incisors if you ask for them.
That's what, I like that armor set. That's very, very cool.
Yes, Commander. I've got something I need to bring before the
Very
Empress.
cool.
And I hear you're on your way to court this afternoon.
Oh, yes. I'm pretty sure I
My
can
map
negotiate
completer.
an extra
When
plus
done,
one.
I'll remake her.
Though they did
Ooh.
drag their heels a little
What are you
when I asked
thinking
about
of,
Tiny.
like,
And you did
what
just
do you
get
want
out
to
of jail.
redo?
No, I can make this happen. Meet us at the Imperial Palace. I'll handle everything.
We have to go check in with Casimir now. Oh, that reminds me, before I forget, we're talking characters, fashion wars, yada, yada, yada. I hear... Oh, I think... Hold on. I want to verify something before I open my mouth. Because I may not be remembering this correctly. Hold on. Hold, please. Oh, also, I don't know if you're familiar, but Engelbert Meow, if you're familiar, she's a streamer here on Twitch. She's going to be working on one of her cosplays tonight, starting at 6:30 p.m. Pacific, I think. Today's Monday, right? Yeah. So, yeah, she's going to be working on that. Yes, we are getting new hairstyles. I don't know if you guys saw that post. Hold on a second. Let me grab... there's the link. We're getting some new hairstyles. I am very excited. I'm always very excited whenever we get new Fashion Wars items. But these look really, really cool. And I love that these are hairstyles that are not necessarily like gender specific. Like they show them on both like male and female, or male and female models, you know. That makes me very, very happy. Anyway. Let's see. Do you want to come along? Would you like to join me? You're more than welcome to hang out. I'm just going to be working on the story. Let's see. I use a slot for world completion for legendaries. When done, I just delete. Oh, delete and instantly remake. Okay, so you're going to be deleting her and then remaking a new character. Very cool. Getting bored with doing map completion. That's understandable. That's a lot of work, you know. I enjoy map completion, but I also feel like I need to be in the right mood for it, and I need to have like music or a show or a movie or even one of my favorite streamers going kind of like in the background to kind of, you know, give me something to listen to. I'm gonna grab this waypoint real fast before going to talk to Casimir. Yeah, I'm not a pink person. I don't like it. It's not my favorite color. It's far from my favorite color. It's the opposite of my favorite color. But I will say that these are very fitting in the scenery. These are a beautiful bright pink that just goes with everything else. I had to point that out. Okay. All right. Talk to Casimir. Go to court.
Big wig party in there. I feel underdressed.
Call it rebirth, same class, race, gender, and even name. Oh, nice. That's cool. You get to reuse the name.
The hang of this diplomacy thing. So much writing on it. Trade, treaties, reopening relations with Cantha.
It would be kind of cool to see, like, if you took pictures of like every character that you made for this and had like a little album of all your different iterations. Okay. If you don't want to come with me on the mission, that's fine. But yeah, you're more than welcome to come with. All good.
Okay. Follow my lead.
I have the bow achieve already.
Do you now? But these mechs are next gen. The very latest model. Upgraded specs, months of field testing.
In a closed environment with no actual people around to get in
that
their
up.
way. Some test.
I also appreciate that the Minister of Security for an island with no contact with the outside world, and thus no threats to its security, has had, by definition, a portfolio unworthy of his talents or his time. His attention to these matters, so unrelated to his own expertise, is generous and greatly
appreciated. Yes, save it. Majesty. This woman is a parasite.
These
This
two.
woman is transforming our empire, Minister. Please afford her the respect her achievements merit. And June, please afford me the respect my throne merits. I do know sarcasm when I hear it. Madame June knows her business. She has served our empire well.
This is a very
I
cool
see no reason to
throne.
doubt her now.
Imperial Majesty.
Of course you'd take her side.
Ambassador Meade. Well, my father thought this day would never come. If he were here, he'd die all over again.
The Crichton Ambassador, Lady Casimir Meade. And retinue.
Retinue?
Your Imperial Majesty.
Oh, she's there. She is.
Warmest
There's
regards
Tiny
from Queen Jenna at this
hiding behind Tuna.
unexpected dawn. A renewal of our ancient friendship.
Not exactly how we remember it. Please relay Cantha's best wishes to our
It's
sister,
okay.
the Queen, whom we look forward to meeting at the soonest opportunity.
May I also apologize on Kryta's behalf for the recent unpleasantness.
Which one? The Sky Pirates flying daily sorties over Xingje? If they're yours, we definitely have a problem.
The Aether Blades are no allies of ours,
Poor
Majesty.
Casimir has to
They've
like
attacked mainland Tyria on numerous
smooth everything
occasions.
over.
The ambassador was perhaps
Do not
referring
envy
to the
her job in this
international
story.
arrival of her colleagues on our shores.
Ah, yes. In my father's day, that might have started a war. Even now, it doesn't exactly inspire trust. But in the modern era, Cantha now handles these matters with a more delicate touch.
Which we appreciate. Kryda has no wish to try Cantha's
Too
good.
late. Tyria royals and endless war
Lee.
now brought crashing onto our shores.
No, respectfully.
The grown-ups are talking, Lee.
Kryda has
Sorry.
nothing to do with
Sorry.
the attacks or the crash.
You were apologizing for it. Majesty, the outsiders are liars, warmongers, as your father well knew. And your sister, Madame June, has invited
Yes,
them
Madame
to our
June is
doorstep.
her sister.
She doesn't see the threat.
I see the opportunity. Enough, Lee. I wonder if our open court is the appropriate venue for discussing these
I really do like Empress Inn.
The minister would join me in the antechamber.
It's
So we might
refreshing
continue
to
the
have
conversation?
such a
Would.
level-headed leader in this story.
Well, that went about as
I
expected.
personally appreciate
I
it.
assume these are the aforementioned colleagues?
One of them, Majesty. The commander here.
Cats. That's right. I forgot to remind you guys. If you would like to have a kitty in the stream, use command cats. Oh, are we bowing? Oh god, I'm so sorry. Bow, kneel, you know. Do the whole thing.
Commander, what are you the commander of?
Even though I have the achieve. I already did it.
Majesty.
I was just doing that to be polite.
But formerly of the Pact Alliance.
Ah, yes. I've heard of that.
As I said, Majesty, we know the Aether Blades.
This light
We know
is
their
also really
ways,
warm.
their tactics. The commander was fighting them when the airship crashed, and would relish
I have
the
a
chance to
big
repay
light
Cantha's mercy.
that I'm
Armed
borrowing
with
from my
any intelligence
husband's
your Ministry of Security
photography
may
for
have,
like his Lego,
we can bring them to
because
justice
it's
for you.
very dark
Let's hope
outside
you're a
and
better
my
target
little
hunter than
light
airship
clip
pilot.
thing here is not
That's
going to be
acceptable to
enough.
us.
So
Speak to Minister Lee
it's
about it.
on. The big one's on, but it's warming things up in here.
Well, what do we do now?
Speak to Minister Lee.
Your
about it.
favorite End of Dragons characters behind the Empress. Oh yeah, Navon. I like Navon too.
It was a simple business transaction.
You wanted this chaos.
I want Cantha to enter the modern age, to join the community of nations.
You don't care about Cantha. You care about money, foreign markets.
I
What color did
care
I get?
about
I
both,
got-
Lee. It's
I
not
got
a
pink.
zero-sum game.
It's not a game at all.
It gave
Why
me
do you
pink.
think we sealed ourselves off to begin with?
If I may. I get it. Your people withdrew from the world. Now you're rejoining it. There is risk. There is also promise. Our nations have an unprecedented opportunity. No need to waste that over a misunderstanding.
Apologies. Rude of us to air our laundry in front of guests.
Didn't hear a thing.
Casimir's so good at the whole
Minister, I understand you're
diplomacy
preoccupied with
thing,
other matters, but I'd appreciate your help with something.
Yes,
which is
yes.
good.
Seems I can't go a minute without someone requiring my counsel.
Right. Anyway, my colleagues and I will be investigating the Aether Blades, per the wishes
I'm
of...
afraid that won't be possible. That case falls under the jurisdiction of the Ministry of Security.
Per the wishes of Her Majesty, the Empress.
So there.
The Empress approves of your involvement.
Showed
Should
you.
Ambassador need her blessing. Consider it an apology for our rude entrance.
As she wishes.
Yeah, it gave me a
away.
pink one.
The area is
Which I
crawling
find
with
especially
Aether
funny
Blades.
after I
Your
said
kind of
that
people.
pink is like my least favorite color. Ugh, I'm not a pink fan at all. And then it gave me pink. It figures, right?
Shame some people can't see this as a pivotal time for Cantha. Even the Imperial Court agreed, with a little persuasion.
I did not realize you'd advocated for us. I assure you, it won't be in vain.
I'm no stranger to Cantha and First bureaucrats. But you probably caught that during my Jade Mech discussion.
Oh, so they are Jade-powered. You must be using a Jade
Ah,
core
that
as the
piqued
power
Timey's
supply?
interest.
Very astute. The Jade acts as a sort of battery. Using its charge, my tech powers most of Cantha.
Oh, that's so elegant. And here I am powering my golem mods like I'm stuck in pre-Exodus times.
Timey doesn't give herself enough credit. She's a very talented researcher and inventor.
Is that so? What's your area of expertise?
I have many, but these days it's all dragons all the time.
Dragons are also a passion of mine. Not to pry, but I hope yours is doing well.
You know about Aureen?
When you're the visionary who powers an entire nation, people keep you informed. If you want, I may be able to help her.
June has
Tech
connections.
helped the commander recover, so I'd say it's worth a shot.
In real life, I'm a long-haired, black-wearing, metal-listening guy, but when people see my uber-pink Asura, they never would expect that. Nice.
Let me
That's
know,
awesome.
and I'll make the time for her. Besides, it's not every day you meet an elder dragon.
I wear a lot of dark colors, but when I go out, I usually dress like a suburban mom.
Notes on every page.
But yeah, I do imbibe in metal often because it is excellent music in my opinion.
Journals that I crossed out and wrote.
And I love all the spooky things.
Alchemy, don't even get me started. More like Novi's pseudoscience journals, am I right?
But most often when I'm going out, I'm running errands and I just can't be bothered. And so it's it's usually like, well, right now it's like leggings, sweatshirt, great, hair tied up. But when I actually dress up, I do wear my nice black clothes. Okay, I think that's it. Leave the court. We are done here. That's awesome. I love that too. I love the juxtaposition of opposites.
Commander, could you swing by the
I think that's
Aether Lane's crash
fantastic.
site? Trying to dig up some leads on their whereabouts.
I'm Dutch, so yeah, the home of female metal voices like Simons. Ooh, Floor Jansen. Yeah. Are you familiar with Within Temptation? That's like one of my favorite bands.
It's an open frequency. Might as well
But
be
yeah,
hosting your
I'm
own
pretty
radio show
familiar
at this
with
point.
Floor because of
So
Nightwish.
you really pulled it off and got Empress Yin's approval. Guess you'll be traipsing through my office soon. Look, you can see the Blade's classified files, but nothing
Ooh,
else.
Rama's gonna let us look at the files.
Got it?
I will? Ugh, so much for reasonable work hours.
I will admit, I do miss like the old Nightwish days with Tarja. Did I say that right? Apologize if I didn't. I really loved a lot of like older Nightwish stuff. Some of the newer stuff kind of felt hit and miss to me personally. But I have heard Floor, is that how you pronounce it? I've heard her sing and oof, she's got a good voice. Very good voice. Bit more commercial. Floor I know from the two bands before Nightwish even. Ooh, very cool. Simone is from, oh, Epica. I've heard of Epica. Within Temptation is also a Dutch band. Yeah, I love Within Temptation. I've been listening to them for many, many, many years.
Thanks to our busy friends at the Ministry of Security, we won't have any extra help. But I'm sure
Good, all good music.
we'll start looking
All good
around up
music.
front here. Commander, why don't you check out the wreckage? We can sync after.
If I so much as smell one of those aerial degenerates, I'm showing no mercy. And neither should you, Commander.
But I also like all kinds of other music too. I think like a lot of my other tastes, I have like varied tastes in things. And so even like with music, yeah, I love good metal, but I also enjoy like other things. Like, I enjoy a lot of pop stuff. I enjoy a lot of like 80s rock. Electronica, soundtracks, a little this, little that. I'm just not into country, jazz, and rap. I think those are like the 3 I don't really care too much of, but yep, I do love a lot of rock and metal. Okay, we need to go find some log boxes, or we can head to Rama's office, but this is closer, so I think we're gonna do the log boxes and then we'll go talk to Rama. Okay, and there's one over here. Don't forget Arion. Ooh, I don't think I'm familiar with that.
So Scarlet got this plan.
Let me write that down.
Get me on the captain's council.
I'm familiar with just about everything else that you mentioned,
I
but
was
not
worried
that
about
one.
working for someone else. I never took orders well. But Scarlet,
Okay.
she knows what she wants.
Write it down so I
Knows
don't
how to
forget.
get it. No fear, no hesitation. Makes sense. You want to create the foundations of the world? You can't be scared of falling rebel.
That's right, my Trin worked for Scarlet. We saw that quite a long time ago in Living Story 1. Someone is zooming around down there. Okay, let's see. I need to go down, I think. Yep, there it is.
Portal's offline. Hull's compromised. Missing about 100 unique parts, and that's just us. Other ships in the fleet are just as bad.
Dutch Music Project uses a ton of known metal voices for epic pieces of music. Ooh. Cool, thank you. I will check that out.
Killed her. I know. I don't care.
Wide taste of music as well, with symphonic metal being the most dominant. Nice.
Scarlet was supposed to. Captain, you have maybe 10 seconds before the crew sees you like this and loses all respect for you.
This is after Scarlet's
They
demise.
need a leader. So, lead.
You're right. Organize the crew. We start working to fix this right now.
And they're stuck in the mists. Anka, my Trin, their crew. So that's important. Okay. Oh, where am I going? I'm going... Oh, what's this? Is this an event? I don't know. Will we be able to do this? Oh, this is a lot. Oh, very nice. Uh-oh. There we go. Very cool, thank you. Well done.
Code 77-65-A. Now, I'm going to give you one last chance to pack your things and vacate, or I'm gonna have to take you in.
Oh.
You're taking me in? See, I wasn't scared before, but now, Blades, show this kind officer what we think something them up. Taken in. Fury rising.
Oh, that's that moth Skyscale skin. Someone just rode by. I've been thinking about maybe getting that one. I do love moths. We actually have quite a few, well, not like a whole bunch, but a good amount of them here in this little area where we live. And at night they like to, because there are lights inside, obviously there's lights inside at night, they will hang out like on our windows. And then they're usually gone in the morning. I've thought about one of these years making like a moth trap, a humane one. And then recording like which kind of moths we get here. It's not difficult. I think all I need is like a box and some like soft packing material and a garage floodlight, which I think we already have one. And then there's a special way to set it up so they can, you know, they see the light, they're attracted to it, and they go and then, you know, find a little place to chill in there. And then in the morning you can very carefully like take out the pieces and see who stayed. Because I'm kind of curious, like what all kinds of mobs do we get here? Anyway, sorry, a little side tangent.
Protect me.
It's called a trap, but it's not really a trap. Because they can leave at any time. It's completely open, but it like attracts them in and gives them like a nice safe place to chill out. So then you can very carefully, very quietly take the pieces out and kind of peek and see who's in there. Awesome. Nice job, everybody. Oh, let's get you back up here.
Thanks for the help.
There we go. Very cool. Thank you. Okay. I need this log box.
I know where you're going with this, and the answer is no. We have no other choice. How else do we get the parts? How?
What you're saying is, we travel through the fractals in the mists, find our past selves, and steal from them?
That's not possible. And even if it were, wouldn't we just be screwing up our own pasts? They're fractals. Echoes of pure potentiality. Our own pasts are secure. We'd just be exploring the alternative.
Fractals are inherently unstable. We can't waltz around the mists wherever we please like it's South Sun Cove.
We would have to travel to dozens of fractals. Stable fractals.
Hundreds for the right parts. Depends how far back we go. What versions of our ships we're plundering.
And you're okay with this? Fighting, maybe killing yourselves hundreds of times over?
I ask again. How else do we get the part?
Hey, Jory. I found a few recordings, but no leads.
Oh, I should grab a charge just in case.
Nope.
Nope.
So much
Okay,
drama.
that's right. I need to activate my
Tell
bot.
me about it. Just keep looking.
Okay, the next
we might
one
be onto
I
something.
think is
Gorrik,
down
calm
here.
down. I'll call you back.
Yeah, so that is honestly kind of a terrifying thought. They need parts. They need certain parts to fix their ship so they can get out of the mists. How do they do that? By finding themselves over and over and over again, potentially harming, killing themselves in order to get these parts over and over and over again. Even though they are potentialities, they're not real per se, that still has to mess with your brain a little bit. Because the calculation said, what, hundreds of times? That's gonna make someone... That's gonna do something to you.
Everyone all right? Cantha.
One ship unaccounted for. Was that...
It's like 80% projectile block. Ain't it is going too wild with those.
What's been going on out here? And where the hell are we?
I'm checking. If that's Alona, that's the scum.
Okay, this is after they get out of the mists.
Calm down, everyone. Anka, Ivan, see if you can get in touch with the other ships. Renyak, gather our supplies.
And Renyak, I feel like he's always had, well, not necessarily a screw loose, but he's always a little, even before all of that. Okay. Am I missing one over here? Maybe it's on the other side. Let me get back up here. I'm not sure where that one is. Hold on. Let me go to this one. See, there's one here and one there. I know that. Oh, so maybe... Oh, this one counted. Okay.
I'm now recording this conversation for posterity. And let the record show that Ivan does not like what First Mate Anka is insinuating.
Get him, Bjorn.
One bit.
Relax, Moleface. I'm not insinuating anything. Even an obsequious, brown-nosing bootlicker like Ivan must have noticed how much time the captain's been spending among the Canthans.
She's what do you call it? Casing the place.
The seeds of
The
mutiny.
crew's getting restless. We should be ransacking the locals. Dare I say, even committing a little bit of piracy? Instead, we're hiding in these ruins up to our ears in seawater and hungry risen.
We're not hiding. We're strategizing. You want to pillage the most technologically advanced civilization on Tyria without a plan?
Good point.
The captain's got a connection in Cantha. That's our in. We do a couple of jobs for this Canthan, earn some trust, and then we make our move.
There's even a rift enemy in Janthier that has so much block that if you are there with your Deadeye and at least 2 others are there, it's dead before you can do damage. Oh man. I have noticed that sometimes ArenaNet does like to find something and then kind of stick with it. Like they do a lot of it. Oh, stop running. There we go. Okay.
Explain this to me again.
She needs a kind of dragon expert.
She has every possible resource in Cantha at her disposal. Why does she need us to find her a dragon expert?
Apparently, they're in short supply, so she needs us to import one.
A dragon expert.
Anka knows who to call.
I was thinking you could go to Radisson, maybe ask...
I know someone.
What?
I know someone.
Think they'd be willing to come?
No question. I know exactly what he wants to hear.
Commander, need you ASAP. We may have just found our lead.
I'll take that. Hey, know how long it took to find that thing?
Okay. Who'd they find?
Think I'm scared of you? Some little rat thing with pointy hands?
Well, hello, Commander. Say, didn't you just beat this gentleman's friends to a pulp?
Indeed. Looks like I must have forgotten one.
We found him roaming around out here. Seems he was piecing this together. I recall Blish using similar components in his portal research. Appears to be a tool for mist traversal.
Shame if we accidentally dropped it off a scenic overlook. And I hear the mists are lovely this time of year, too.
Careful with that. We need... Fine. What do you want? Make it quick.
Anka cited a professional interest in Elder Dragon research, namely Aurene. Care to elaborate?
You're asking the wrong guy. Anka does the dragon stuff. And maybe my
Block is fine, but uptime needs to be reasonable. It should,
Sounds a bit uncertain.
'Cause it
Be
doesn't
that I do
matter.
pre-event for
There's better
Rift, then
things
boss
coming.
comes and I'm left behind empty-handed just because I'm handicapped.
Jade winds are a-changing.
Maybe there needs to be a little more balance to that. That is a bummer.
Rude to my associate and off topic. Commander, would you teach this bozo some manners?
Okay.
I got an alibi.
What are you gonna do? Let's see. Look, you know who I am. Let's not make this difficult, or let's break this fool's kneecaps. What kind of a mood am I in today? Let's break his
Good
kneecaps.
thing my knuckles healed from smashing all those Aether Blade skulls.
Whoa. No need to get violent. I don't know what the plans are, okay? Just heard some higher-ups mention it. Look, I fix stuff, clean the galley, might run a few errands. Nobody's telling me nothing.
Gods, we're beating up the maintenance guy? This isn't helping anything.
You got.
Just give it back.
Nice. Got me a big boulder. Drop it on his knees.
Seems to have gotten stuck in these pointy hands. I could probably repair it quite easily, but I have work to do.
Nice.
Hey, so when are you
Tuna's being
stopping by the
helpful.
MinSec office for those files? Connie's got to lock up at some point. She really doesn't like working overtime.
Detective, can you please stop hacking our private communications?
I'm not hacking. For the love of... Commander, if you want those files, then they're waiting at the MinSec office. Don't try any funny business.
I understand. I'll be there soon.
Hacker!
Kind of, that feels like along the lines of Gorrik, you know, yelling at people to keep the line clear, which I completely understand. Okay, we need to go talk to Rama. I think we're okay on the logs for now. So we're gonna waypoint back to the village. Oops. Yeah, I think I know what you're talking about with some of those events and bosses and stuff. It does feel a little imbalanced, because that's happened to me a couple times too, where I'm running as fast as I can to get to this event, and the boss like dies so quickly, and it's kind of sad. It is kind of sad. I don't get credit. Yeah. Okay. Talk to Akane.
Akane, right? Detective Rama gave me permission to be here.
Okay.
When I am the one
yeah,
opening the
that's
rift, it comes out
totally
blocking and dies
interesting.
before I get
I'm gonna
damage in?
dig
Oh.
through your archives.
Okay,
Knock
that is...
yourself out. Ooh.
That is
I'll be
really
keeping a close
weird.
eye on you.
That's really sucky, and I'm so sorry. That has got to be really frustrating to be the one that opens it and then it dies before you can get damage, because you have to get what, at least 500 in damage? Or did they change that? I remember that from like a long time ago, like back when Guild, like it came out, you know, and some people were saying you have to get at least like 500 damage in before it counts, something like that, which for a lot of those bosses and stuff is not hard. It's not hard to do. But dang, to open it and then like it's down before you can get your credit. That's really frustrating. I'm sorry.
Ugh, are you doing something gross back there?
This is not the one. I think it's the next one. Is it this one?
Cog skull, huh?
There we go.
The blades must be marking their territory.
There we go. Okay. Investigation of foreign pirate activity has thus far encompassed Xingje Island. We're unable to ascertain the location of their hideout, but concerned citizens have reported sightings of suspicious markings. The common description seems to be a cog or skull with a sword in the foreground. Excuse me. This may be some form of communication for the criminals of this organization. Sketches of these markings have been sent to the Ministry of Intelligence for analysis. Okay. Okay. Leave the office. Thank you, Akane.
Okay, bye.
Oreen's cave. You need to get over here. Like, right now.
I'm on my way.
Okay, we need to go return to Oreen. Okay, I think this is gonna be the last thing. Or we also need to go pick out our legendary. I don't think this will take too long. I was trying to figure out what I wanted to do, but I think we can do both. I don't think this is a long little story step. Get left behind with no credit, yet the AFK fireball players above do. That is extreme imbalance. That doesn't seem fair at all. Okay, I tried that. If I see same boss, I hop on Skyscale and Fireball, and that does give credit. Not good. Ooh, yeah. That is not cool at all. Have you ever sent like a message on the forums or maybe into support about that? Because that seems like something that should be kind of brought to their attention. That's a pretty big issue.
Ugh, Alchemy, you're here.
You reported the issue? Okay, good, good. That's good.
They're fine.
I'm sure they've got like a lot of things that they're doing right now and things that they're having to like work on and fix and everything. I guess I don't work there, so I can't say for sure, but I would imagine. But that's good that you reported it, because that means that there is a record. And I always encourage anybody, whenever you come in and discover some weird discrepancy or something that's preventing your progression in the story, or a weird glitch or an exploitable issue or anything like that, please report it so they know.
Maybe.
Ooh.
Hello? Hello?
Commander?
Over here.
Oh, this is very cool. I forgot about this.
Keith, where are we?
Shh. They're talking. They're not just mortals. They're my friends.
They're your flock.
Ooh.
The shepherd watches and protects, but she does so in solitude. When I created the others, I thought, I don't have to be alone anymore.
It's Mother.
The other elder dragons? You were there.
I was imperfect, you see. Attuned to water, but not the other elements. I thought my children would bring balance and harmony to the fabric of magic. But...
And what happens now, Suwon?
Now, you take my place, little one.
So there we go. The mystery is solved. It's Suwon. That's what the S stands for.
Looks like they're coming around.
Oh, good. I thought it was contagious.
What just happened? Gorrik. That was the first elder dragon. The mother of all dragons.
Mother dragon.
Kralkatorik's mother. My great-grandmother.
What?
We'd spoken before.
Bubbles. Yes, Suwon, aka Bubbles.
What does she want?
For me to take her place.
Take her place?
And become the one elder dragon.
The last elder dragon who wanted something from you was Jormag. And we know how that turned out.
Suwon isn't Jormag.
Can we be sure?
You can. Suwon's been Cantha's guardian since the Zaitan disaster. Or so goes the legend.
I need some time to think about this.
Of course.
Understandable. That's a lot to think about.
We still have to find the Aether Blades.
And whatever that extractor thing is, how did they get their hands on something capable of doing this?
Anka was a brilliant machinist, and that weapon was a Sura made. But the technology's beyond even the Inquest.
That's because it's
I was gonna say, looking at you, June.
I gave it to my train.
You hired them, didn't you?
I did.
You hired them? This is all because of...
I didn't know what they were capable of, or their history in Tyria. If I did, I never would have... I'm sure you have questions. Ask me anything.
I will. I'm going to ask you all of the questions. Okay, not all of them. But so where are they now is the most important.
The Aether Blades are planning something big. We need to track down my Trin before it's too late.
I only spoke with Mai, and usually on my turf. They have a number of hideouts across Cantha. In Xingje, I'd expect her to be hiding somewhere in Zendaijun. A cave,
Zendaijun.
if I know her. My sources tell me the Ministry of Security.
It's a very nice music track on the
soundtrack
soundtrack for Factions.
The Blades are a sneaky bunch, but we've got experience with their bag of tricks.
Okay then, Marjorie, Gorrik, let's finish this investigation.
Let me know when you find my Trin, Commander.
And that is that. I do really love that they brought my Trin back for this, and I do enjoy the story arc that we're gonna see with her in it. I'm looking forward to going through that. Okay, that is that for that. That's it for the story journey today. I've got a few extra minutes. I thought it might be kind of fun to use the little legendary Mistlock key thing that I got from the factions. Not factions, I'm sorry. The fractals. Another F word. Not the F word. The fractal event. So you, what achievement was it? It was... Nope, hold on. This one. So if you got all the way through, you got 500 of those dust things or whatever. Yeah, I know, real technical, I'm sorry. You get a legendary weapon starter key. And I got mine, and I have not picked one out yet. I thought it would be something fun to do for the stream today. So I don't think I put it in her, I did put it in her inventory. Tuna, you have 4. That's true. You did do it on 4 different accounts. You have 4. Good for you. Good for you. But you worked hard for them. So I'm going to use mine. I don't know. It might take you too, Tuna. Are you okay with that? I don't know if it's going to just take me by myself. Get the key from the vault each season as well. I don't think it will. Okay. That's really cool. That is really, really cool. Anyway, I wanted to do this on stream because I myself have never been here before. And just in case there's anybody watching now or later who also has not been here, I thought it'd be kind of fun for us to kind of look around because honestly, it is really pretty. I love the starry sky. This is one of my favorite things here. So I think they did a really nice job on this. It's very, very pretty. It's really, really neat. Let me see if I can kind of go up here. Ooh. Yeah, that is really, really nice. Well done. Oh, who is this? Field Archivist. What do you have for me? How nice to see you. Welcome to the Mist Vault, the innermost or perhaps outermost storage of the Wizard's Vault. Okay. Most treasures that the Wizard's Vault safeguards are held within the tower. For those with a certain prominence, danger, or conceptual risk, the Wizards devised this alternative tucked in the mists. That makes sense. So is this like a fractal? Very astute. Yes, it's much the same as a simulated fractal. However, we're not recreating anything, simply maintaining a small pocket of order amidst chaos. It's an elegantly secure method. Very cool. Okay. Hi. Hi. Do you want to come say hello? Somebody woke up and he's meowing at me. Yeah, oh, I like that rug. I think can you make this rug for your homestead? This looks familiar. It's a nice rug. I might think about that. Let me look down. Oh, that is really, really cool. Very nice. Ah, it's so pretty. I just especially love the starry sky. Hi, do you want to say hi? Hello. Oh, my gremlin. Oh, you just waking up? You want to say hi to everybody? Yeah. Did you have a good sleep? He's been sleeping on my sewing table over there. You know, the sewing table that is the cat table right now because I'm not using it. Here, you want to sit on my lap? We got to pick out a weapon. Now, I have a few already. And what I've been doing, a few legendaries. What I am trying to do is I really would like at least one legendary for each weapon type that exists. And unfortunately, I can't choose. I think this is just Gen 1. So I can't do my whole plan of the Aurene mace and then getting the thing to turn it into Suwan's mace. I will be doing that eventually because I do like that that mace for Phlox. So I need to pick a different weapon. Now, do I need to talk to... Oh, someone's making biscuits. Can I talk to you? Yes, show me the kit, please. Okay. Cool. So now we get to actually see all the legendaries and decide which one we want the most. I am leaning a particular direction, but we'll look through them real fast and decide at the end. That's me! There's a lot of me. There's a lot of me. I'll show you some of the ones I have already. I have Frostfang. It's a real fun axe. I do like this one a lot. I do have that one. I do like this one, but it doesn't really fit with a lot of my characters, so I haven't made this scepter yet, but it is very cool. Logicus, yes. Make sure I didn't put another like consonant or syllable in there. Quip is, oh, do you need to move? You okay? All right. Quip is a cute little pistol. Hold on a second here. Oh, we need to cut those claws. I like the face of it. It's very cool. Very jester-like. And it makes some really cute popping sounds. Can you... That's right. Cute little confetti footfalls. The sound does get old really fast. At first it's like, that's cute, but yeah, it does. Same with the Dreamer. Is that the short bow? The unicorn one? The one that has the Muppets theme to it? The lovers, the dreamers, and me, I think, is the lyrics. Hi. I think. It's been a long time since I've heard that. Rodgort. Trogdor. Let's see. Oh, the Minstrel's another really good one. That's pretty. The Minstrel, I think, would be really great with the Troubadour elite spec that's coming with the expansion. That would look really good with that. Don't really want to make an underwater one, even though we could be potentially getting a lot more underwater stuff with this new expansion. Potentially, I don't know. Just a guess. But that is a really cool harpoon. And this is the trident, which looks really cool. I do like that one too. But I don't know, I just don't really want to make an underwater one. A classic, Flameseeker Prophecies. Howler. I don't use Warhorn a lot, so I don't think I'm going to be making one right now. Do you need to go? You need to go? Okay, good boy. Okay. I did think about Moot. I thought really hard about the Moot because I do like it. Can you show me that? And I love the footfalls. And it's such a fabulous weapon. I do love it. It doesn't really go with any of my characters though. And it wouldn't really go with Phlox, I don't feel. Plus it unlocks the harp novelty. Oh, that's really cool. I didn't know that the minstrel did that. That's awesome. Very much doubt that because ArenaNet is very aware that most of the community have a strong dislike to underwater combat. That's fair. I didn't really think about the community's feeling, I guess, about that. I was going to say temperature. Their temperature when it comes to underwater combat. I can see that. Do I have Incinerator? I don't think I do. Let's see. Okay. I don't have Sunrise. I have Twilight. I have thought about making Sunrise and then combining them to be, I think, Eternity. Is that the name? But I like just having Twilight. I don't want it to change. And I have Bifrost. Bifrost is a fantastic staff. I love it so much. I think Jammy is going to make it. Really, Jammy Biscuits, friend of mine, friend of the channel. He just recently picked out his legendary for his NA account. I think he got Bifrost. Fantastic staff. I love Kudzu. This is so pretty. I love the footfalls. Most anything nature will get my attention. Even though there's pink in it. I know there's pink in it. It's still very, very pretty. Love it. Juggernaut. Oops. Juggernaut is a really nice one too. Nice hammer. I do like it. When you use this one, does it make you kind of silvery? Something like that? Or metallic? That's what I want to say. That's the word I was looking for. Dark footfalls. It's been a while since I've looked at like Gen 1 legendaries. Metal Liquid Look? Okay. Ooh, I have on my NA Sunrise, Twilight, Eternity, and Exordium. Ooh, Exordium's really nice too. As for staff, I have Bifrost and Nevermore. I do too. Those are my two favorites. I love them. Because Bifrost looks great on my Mesmer, but ugly on my Necro. Well, there you go. So you have Nevermore on your Necro, and then Bifrost for your other characters. That's what I did. Because I agree. I love Bifrost and it looks good on some of my characters, but like for my main, my Necros, and my darker characters, it didn't look good. So yeah, I made Nevermore too. Oh, Twilight. Yep, I have this one. So good. So good. Predator. I have the pre already for Predator, so I'm not going to bother. But it's a really cool rifle. I do like it. Very nice there. Very cool effects. I love that the stand here are like the front paws. Let's see. Oh, the Dreamer. Yes, this is the other one that makes a lot of sounds. And it gets really, really annoying after a while. But it's cool. It is cool looking, especially for people who have characters with these, like, with this color scheme and all. I've seen a lot of really cool, Fashion Wars attire on characters that have this. Very cool. Oh, this is a nice spear, but I just don't want underwater. Not this time. Not this time. Okay. I think we've looked at them all except for one. And it's the one that I'm kind of leaning towards. I am leaning towards Bolt. And the reason why is because my main character is so damn spoiled. I've been playing a lot of dual sword on my main, who's a Necro, of a Reaper. And I love the dual sword. And I would love for her to have legendary sword. And since I know on Phlox I want to do the Suwon version of the mace, and I don't really have any plans for like anybody else, and some of these other weapons I'm kind of about, I think I'm gonna choose Bolt because I'd really like for Nienna to have at least, you know, one legendary sword. I'd have to make it twice if I wanted to have her have one in each hand, which I may or may not do in the future. Oh, that's true. Yeah, that's true. The spear. I always forget about that. The spear, you can use it underwater, but then also with the Janthier. But I'm making the spear right now, so that's one of the reasons why I'm not going with it this time. Is I'm almost done with Club Yarn Gear. I don't know. I'm so sorry if I mispronounced that. So I'm almost done with this. I've got that much left to do. So, yeah. I use dual pistol, but you can only craft one, I hope, so the other is a reskinned Orion's argument. Okay. Yeah, but if I wanted a legendary in each hand, I would have to make two, because you have to equip one into one hand and then equip the other into the other hand, because she dual wields, so. Oh, Hope, the Gen 2 legendary. Okay, I see. So are you saying that somehow you get... Oh, I see. I see what you're saying. Okay, I got it. So, yeah, I wouldn't have to necessarily, like, do Bolt twice, but it'd be 2 swords, period, you know, to get that. I mean, if I really wanted to, I could craft it twice, but I don't know. We'll see. I like to take legendaries a step at a time. One at a time. Oh, my goodness. So, I think I'll pick Bolt. I think that's going to be the one. That's going to be the winner. Let's see. Show me the items I need to complete this weapon. I've already got a bunch of these bits. Okay. Cool. Now, if I want to select Bolt, do I just go to the middle where the chest is and go, give me the stuff for Bolt? Yes. Okay. What do I have to read? Okay. Bolt. Since you can reskin, doesn't have to be Bolt. You could go for, say, Orveen's legendary sword and reskin to Bolt if that other character you want to revive. That's true. That's a good point, Tuna. That's a really good point. I could reskin if I want to. And actually, I do that a lot. I do. All right, let's get Bolt today. Yes. Excellent.
I'll be seeing you.
Very cool. Now we've got it. And now I have another legendary to work on. as if the spear and then Orax wasn't enough. now I've got that. But yeah, I love Nevermore. It's such a cool staff. Very cool. I'll be bringing that out for Halloween time. Oh, I could probably just exit out. Well, that was fun. That was a lot of fun. So we made some progress today, even though we had a little bit of a rough start at the start of the stream. But we got into our final battle. We finished the IBS. That's done. It's over here. Now we're in End of Dragons. We've got a little ways to go with End of Dragons, if I remember correctly. It's kind of a little bit of a lengthy story, but that's fine. I did mention before that if we don't finish the story journey before October 28th, it's okay. You know, what I'll do is when the new content drops, because I'm going to want to play it, everybody's going to want to see it, I will switch over to my main character and we will play through the new content, have some fun in there, and we will return to the story journey, finish it out, and then we'll play the new content again with Phlox. So I'm okay with that. That's fine. This was a pretty ambitious challenge for myself anyway, and I was not 100% certain that we were going to finish this journey before October 28th. And yeah, so it's fine. So that's the plan. We'll just see how far we get before then. We do have Halloween coming up. I'm guessing that's going to be in a couple weeks. Let's see. Tomorrow's the last day of September. Oh, I can't believe that. I can't believe October 1st is this Wednesday. So I want to say it's going to start like the 14th, Halloween, maybe? I haven't looked at the calendar in a little while, and I can't remember if they made an announcement. I want to say that they did. I just haven't looked at the calendar yet. But yeah, Halloween's going to be dropping soon. I know right now Guild Wars is actually having a sale on their expansions, their game and expansions right now, with the exception of Visions of Eternity, because that's coming out. But if you have like multiple accounts right now, this is a really good time to get those other expansions that you don't have on those accounts. And then also with Guild Wars 1, they're having a sale too. Well, it's all ArenaNet. But they're having a sale on games, expansions, and cosmetic goodies, storage goodies. And guess who's going to be buying another storage pane? This gal right here. I'm running out of room. I think I'm also going to get the, I'm going to get the storage expander also, the material storage expander in Guild Wars 1, because, you know, 20 years of playing, well, not playing, I mean, I think I missed out on like a good chunk there, but, you know, I played a whole bunch when the game came out, and now I'm playing it a lot again. It's a lot of stuff to store, so I'm going to get some storage stuff. Oh my gosh, did you guys hear that? Hi, do you want to say goodbye to everybody? Okay. Oh, well, I think that is going to be it for me today. It is time for me to go get dinner warmed up. Wow, it's almost 5:30. Yeah, went over time a little bit, but that's all right. Thank you guys so much for joining me today. I'm glad that we finally got through the Icebrood Saga onto End of Dragons. I'm really looking forward to getting into the story again, because this is one of my favorite expansions. But yeah, so we will pick up on Wednesday. Same time, same place. We'll keep going with the story and see how much trouble we can get ourselves into. You may also notice on Wednesday there might be some changes coming behind me. I'm going to be decorating soon for Halloween, because I've mentioned before, I love Halloween. It is my favorite holiday. And I already have a bunch of my decor out already in bags, waiting to be kind of set up back here. So I'm going to be taking part of tomorrow to actually try to decorate back here and kind of do it up in the holiday theme. So anyway, always fun. And so far, Mad King is not on the agenda yet. Okay, I'm going to keep my eyes peeled for that. I am guessing the 14th. I could be wrong, but you never know. Not a holiday here, but starting to slowly become a bit more popular. Oh, that's cool. That's okay, I understand. It's not big everywhere, but it is pretty big here. And I do love it. It is my favorite holiday. So you'll be seeing some fun stuff popping up behind me on Wednesday. I may not have it all finished, but it will at least start on Wednesday. Anyway, guys, I gotta get out of here. I gotta get dinner warmed up. But thank you guys again so much for joining me today. I hope that you have a wonderful rest of your day, and I will be seeing you guys Wednesday at 2 p.m. Pacific for some more Story Journey. Bye.